Hey gang, welcome back to Talking the Orville, this time presented by Egotastic FunTime. Trying something a little bit different today, you guys. We are now across the multiverse. Right now, we are live streaming to not only the Egotastic FunTime YouTube channel, but the Talking the Orville official YouTube channel, as well as Twitch. You gotta throw on Twitch sometimes. They feel lonely if you don't say hello to Twitch every once in a while. But we love Twitch. What you gonna do? What is going on, you guys? We're excited here at Talking the Orville. We're going to be playing another the continuing adventure of the Orville RPG tabletop game created by Miniature Dragon. Woody, we'll be talking to Woody here for Cyber Symbiosis in just a little bit, where we're continuing our adventure in the Orville universe, trying to make right what once went wrong. But let me go ahead and bring on some of our friends. We got a full house today. Cyber Symbiosis. We got Woody. What's going on? Alex Portman. What is going on with you, my friend? It's our resident, not space cowboy, but space pirate. We have CHAZ, also known as Mbutu Kwamako Healy Schwarzkopf, aka Benny, our jelly in this adventure. We have returning to the cast here is Mark's Pile. He's playing. Oh, we just talked about this. He's a Chilean. What's your character's name again?
Aldous Eros. Yeah,
Aldous Eros. That's right. And then introducing to the cast is Michael. Let's see. I know your name. I know how to say your name.
I can
Michael
say
MASURKEVITCH, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
There we go. He's playing Kratos the Krill, or Crouton, as we lovingly call him. I hope you guys are ready for a grand adventure in the Orville universe. Let me change the background while Woody, our quantum master, tells us what happened last time.
All right.
The adventure.
So, yes. So I don't know if you caught our last episode, Mike, but the party has been on a quest or a mission. So in the universe of the Orville, currently we're taking place between seasons 2 and 3 when there's a war going on against an android race called the Kalon, and the Krill, which I guess would be our stand-in for the Klingons in this universe, and the Planetary Union have formed an uneasy alliance to oppose them, and due to just a series of circumstances, the an attack against a star mine failed. A number of ships were destroyed, seemingly, and every member of our party ended up trapped on a nearby planet, which was full of space Romans. And so everybody has kind of pulled themselves together through various misadventures, and were on their way to the wreck of one of the ships, and have in our last episode, they got the ship sliding down the mountain due to
That's right.
shall we say, some unfortunate die rolls. The ship slid just far enough for you guys to launch the captain's yacht. You've now taken off in it with every party member and NPC you've managed to find so far. And the ship exploded, the remains of it, bringing massive avalanches down the mountain. And you guys took off using that explosion, which was clearly not orchestrated by the party, by any party member. You guys have used that to cover your escape, have cloaked the ship, and flown into space, where you have discovered that the ship that most of you started on, the Redenbacher, was not destroyed, and is, in fact, in orbit around the star mine, and along with several other ships, and they are currently being repaired by the Kalon. And as our recap of formerly on Tales from the Union concludes, we see the ship drifting through space, closing in on that location, and the camera pans off into the stars to reveal the title card of Tales from the Union, Episode 8.
Ooh,
Yes.
that sounds crazy. So we are now in space. We're all together on Captain's yacht, I believe.
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
And I do have to say, something happened last episode that's never happened before in previous episodes. Some fools had to get unalived in order for us to get off the planet.
Yes.
Well, that's never happened before. Usually we were trying to, be very diplomatic and keep everybody alive, maybe knock them out, whatever. But that just wasn't in the cards.
No.
Last time we had to make some choices.
Well, it also is what happens when you depend on die results for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's a reason they're called die.
Yeah,
because that's what has to happen sometimes.
It is irrelevant to save the lives of the soulless.
That's right. And I want to say to the audience watching our adventure right now, congratulations. The Orville is supposed to be starting production on season 4 in the new year. And of course, right here, all the hears that we have right now will be keeping you apprised of everything that's going on in the Orville universe. But right now, we're going to exist. We're going to play in the Orville universe. Where do we begin?
Well, first I want to say this fellow named Darren Heffer made a very kind statement that I was hoping was referring to our show here. But we'll
I'm sure he's talking about the Orville.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we are part of the Orville, so
absolutely
that works
absolutely.
out. This is part of the universe.
Yes.
So it counts.
Well,
so thank you, Darren Heffer.
Yeah. So at this point in the story, whatever happens next actually depends on you guys. Because there's this problem with being the game master is that you can't prep for everything, and sometimes where you end off, there's critical decisions that need to be made, and you can only prep for what you know is happening, and when you don't know what's happening, your improv game has to be strong. So I need to know what you guys are doing, because you guys have a few choices ahead of you of what's going to happen next, and that determines what happens in the next 6 hours of gameplay and how this particular series ends. So you guys, up ahead, you see the Star Mine. It's very much similar to the Starforge from KOTOR, where you have a space station over a star, sucking material out of it and using that for whatever they're doing. And that thing's, clearly something that is a threat, considering, as far as we know, that technology does not exist in the Orville universe. And then, but then they are also using... they have a large scrapyard of ships that were destroyed and salvaged in the battle, and they're being used to reconstruct the the ship you guys came from, the Redenbacher, which is a kind of an escort class ship. There's another larger ship from the Planetary Union, and then there's 3 Krill ships, and all of these are being reconstructed and repaired by the Kalon. And as far as you guys can tell, from what you can see, it's they're looking in pretty good shape. Some of these repairs may even be complete, and there's a big question as to why they are doing that. You guys may have some ideas, and you know that the Union and the Krill Alliance is preparing another offensive, but they may not be aware of this.
So I'm thinking, looking at this, and I'm seeing Kalon fixing up our ships, Union, and you said Krill ships as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
To me, I would think they're using them to use against us, to use against the Union and the Krill as dummies to infiltrate us.
Yes.
What do you guys think we should do about this?
They seek to flank us and kill us from our rears.
They do, right from our rears.
Yes.
And that's why. Oh no, go ahead.
I would rather explode my Krill ships than see them in the hands of even more soulless aliens.
Well, as long as they don't explode my rear, I'm up for anything.
We should explode them now before they explode.
Yeah. Well, how do we explode them? These are Kalon ships. This is not technology that I don't know how we would even combat them. How would we?
Well,
even begin?
The Kalon ships that okay, so you guys do see some Kalon ships nearby, clearly in a protective posture, but there's only two. That's not something that you guys can currently easily beat right now, but it's also it's, as we know, they're not indestructible. The Starman itself is clearly a space station. Most likely won't have an atmosphere, but you guys have spacesuits if you wanted to go that route. It's also potentially possible to board any of the ships that have been repaired. And of course, bailing out is another option too. If you guys don't feel brave, of course that's not the direction where excitement lies, but that's totally up to you guys. So you guys,
if we bail out, we'll just end the stream and say sorry, we failed.
But also bear in mind, if you guys go to quantum speed, it does not. It's going to reduce the effectiveness of your cloaking device, right? So right now you're putting virtually all the power you have into the cloaking device, so it's going to be pretty effective. But when you start doing stuff like that, maybe not. So you guys had found a communications officer named Pilquist. Can we put a picture up just to remind everybody what he looks like?
Oh gosh, what does he look like? Which one is he?
He looks like Olix.
Oh, that's right. Let me see where I have him. I must
you
have
guys
him somewhere.
Found him.
There's so many things going on. Hold on.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I have a picture of him right now. I can get one going. Keep talking. I'll get one going.
So he is working on a device that he believes would allow you guys to communicate with the forces outside the solar system without as much concern for the Kalon listening in. He more than likely he's working on that right now.
So I'm going to tell him a sequence of numbers to basically contact.
Okay. All right. So like a place to send the message to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. He'll he's wondering why he should be taking that from a space pirate. Are we reaching out to one of your pirate bases? Do you have a place in the place that we can hide in the solar system or something?
He goes, trust me.
He's looking to the rest of you guys on this one.
He's the communications officer is just an ensign, right?
He is correct.
Do I outrank him?
Everybody outranks him in this one. Yeah, I think. See, now we have to get into what the ranks were again. He's going to be like junior grade. You guys were probably a little more experienced officers. I'd say he's going to be the lowest ranking person in the team at the moment. Well,
he's a loser. He's a loser.
Well, Kraton, he's not in.
No, that's Dan.
Wow.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, well, yeah. You
forgot about Dan. We always forget about Dan.
Well, Dan doesn't even have a rank. He's a salvager you guys picked up.
Yeah, like I said, he's the loser of the group.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, so well, Alex technically has no rank. I think we had Valdez being a sergeant in the Army. The other two of you guys are Navy. So you guys are pretty low rank in like minimum, but as far as like ensign level, I think y'all all three of you guys will be ensigns, but we'll definitely say that you guys were more experienced officers.
Would we be able to probe and see if one of the ships would be easily? We'd be able to take one of the better ships a little bit more easily.
Well, the thing about it is that any use of your sensors that are active sensors where they send out a pulse, that betrays your position, right? So everything you guys have been doing so far is with passive sensors where you're basing it on what you're able to see or detect, right? So that's because you need to go secret, it does limit some of your scanning options. But you guys do know the Redenbacher well, and so getting onto a ship that you're familiar with would be the easiest thing to do. And admittedly, the one I'm the most prepared for. However, I think you guys need to resolve Alex's request before you do anything else.
Right. Do we recognize these numbers? Is this anything that might...
It's just a comm code, a communications code.
Pirate, who are these numbers for?
For the individual on the other end.
That is logical. I don't understand.
It generally works that way.
I think we should send a message to the Krill telling them that the ships are here and that we're on our way back to the Union and Krill Alliance. That way, if the message is intercepted, they won't know that we're actually going to destroy their star thing with death.
Well, Pilko speaks up as well. I still need to finish my communications device. If we're going to send a secret message, no matter what it is, I need a little time to get it ready.
How long, tiny soulless pea scum?
I have a name.
Quisk. Pilgriger.
Close enough.
Listen here, Pilsner. Answer him.
Yeah, you can just call me Ensign, sir. I need a couple of hours and access to some parts, which we have. I can probably replicate what I need, but I need some time.
Can you assist him, Benny?
Yep.
Benny could probably cut the construction time in half. This guy's dealing with some extremely specialized stuff that Benny won't be a specialist in, but as an engineer, absolutely, yeah, he could as long as he does exactly what this guy's asking, I think he could probably cut the time in half.
Yeah.
So I think we need to make sure communication goes out so the Union knows what's happening. If we fail here, there'll be something.
Hey, Mark,
we'll be surprised.
You're coming through a little distorted. You were for part of last week as well. It sounds like you're fast forwarding everything you say.
Oh, okay.
I want fries with that.
Doing that, or
it's just a quantum state.
Yeah, I was wondering if there's an adjustment that we could make to smooth it out.
Speed up onto his quantum time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just try pausing the live stream real quick. Catch up.
Yeah. Well, it's well, it seems like it might be at his end because I don't hear that from anyone else. Hey, Barry just said that you guys have 5 minutes.
I'll refresh real quick. I don't know what else it could be, but that's what.
Perfect.
It just got better.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I did nothing.
Okay.
I just slowed down for your time.
Awesome. Well, how about this, guys? So you've got an hour just floating out here in space. I mean, like the speed that your ship is going, you're still going to be drifting towards your target point, and you have plenty of time to decide before you have to actually commit to anything. So what course of action, while your engineers are working on getting this communications device up and running, what course of action do you guys want to go forward with?
Are we trying to get are we trying to get closer without being detected?
That's what you guys are doing right now.
But slowly.
Yes.
Would we be able to decompress a part of the ship to get a little bit of a boost in the direction we're looking to go?
Well,
but it is a small ship. We're just in a little yacht.
I mean, you guys can use navigational thrusters. You guys could also, there are ways to maneuver your ship without having to expend a lot of power.
Okay.
Mike, you were about to say something?
I say we board your old ship, set it on a cruise control course for the center of their star, and blow up their space station using your ship as a bomb.
Would we be able to get control of the ship without actually getting on the ship? And then we could set some stuff up and have the ship remotely go enact that plan?
So you're proposing that all ships in the fleet must have a special code, a prefix code, as it were, that would allow you to use your console to command the Redenbacher to lower her shields. Is that the plan you're proposing?
I've seen it. I took a course.
You guys are going to have to board the ship. That kind of thing would be hard to do if the Kalon are in control.
Getting on the ship's going to be hard to do if the Kalon are in control, and I want to survive.
Not
It
for
depends.
me.
Yeah.
What if we take control of that ship? We use a tractor beam explosion, whatever, to push another ship into the star to explode, and then we can pull out.
Well, destroying the star is not realistic, but affecting the star mine is.
Well, the star mine.
Yeah.
Well, you guys will still have to have control of the ship. Now, your captain's yacht is a larger vessel, bit bigger than the shuttlecraft, but you could get it into the hangar bay of the Redenbacher. It would fill the whole hangar bay, but you could land if you needed to.
Hmm.
And since all the
makes
shuttlecraft were supposed to have launched in the evacuation, in theory, that bay is empty.
Sounds like we're being guided towards getting onto this hangar bay. I say let's do it.
I mean, it's the most likely scenario for you guys, getting on board the ship and remaining hidden, unless you want to leave your ship out and try to board, with spacesuits, which is also possible. And which means somebody have to stay on board the ship, which means would be Pilquist, obviously.
Well, we don't care about Pilquist. He could stay.
Well, that would probably be another safe option, to just leave the ship out here and go out in spacesuits.
I admit I would feel safer boarding the ship through the shuttle port than with a spacesuit.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I agree. I don't want to change my clothes all of a sudden. That sounds like a hassle.
Archmage Frey has a very good question.
Sometimes when you're in space, a stray catch of sunlight hits your spacesuit and then you die. So
yeah, that's something to consider as a krill for sure.
That's true. And actually, another factor is that you guys have never actually completed fixing Kratos' armor, so it's not actually airtight currently. It would have to be repaired before he could go out.
Oh, all these errands. This is like adulting.
Yes.
yes.
I would like to get onto the other ship as low key as possible, and but also not have to change my clothes. So what do you guys want to do? We could just drift on there, get on the hangar bay.
Well, there are enough spacesuits on board the ship if you guys want to go that route.
There are enough or aren't enough?
There will be enough.
There will be enough.
Yeah. One thing you trust for the Union is safety is a big factor. There isn't going to be a Titanic incident. Barry's making a suggestion.
All right, here we go. This is what we like.
Yeah.
Barry says, inform the Union and Krill of what the Kalon are doing. Maybe get both fleets there sooner and maybe catch the Kalon off guard. Yeah, if we get some backup, at least somebody keeping an eye out.
Well,
yes.
To throw up distractions or help in even more better ways, that'd be great.
Okay, how about this? CHAZ, I'm going to have you make the skill check for our comm officer. So give me a proficient skill check with a +3 at advantage.
Okay, so D20 plus D4 plus +3.
Yes, since both of you guys are working on it together, we'll
Okie dokie.
Treat it like 2 skill checks.
If we infiltrate your old ship and then our armies show up, then the Kalon will be looking the other way while we explode them from the rear.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
but their
skill
rears
check
get
results in
exploded.
an 18.
18. Okay. All right. So he is okay. So the communications device is ready. There isn't time to do a thorough test. He would need a couple days to make absolutely certain, but it's as good as he can do it right now. So you guys are ready to send your message. So
We should lie.
we should lie. make it coded.
We should
all right.
say we are on our way home because there are all of these ships that are going to attack if you don't come now, but we are leaving because we are not here and we are not infiltrating the Redenbacher.
Yeah, we're totally just chilling and we're just getting out.
Yeah.
We're leaving. We're getting out of here.
Poco says if this thing works, we can afford to be a little more direct.
Okay,
All right,
so we'll
send
just
the message.
report.
Yeah.
We'll report everything that we've seen,
Okay.
including the fact that we've got the Redenbacher transponder and all this other stuff,
Okay.
but that we don't feel like that we're in an advantageous enough position to do anything, so we're leaving.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, there you go.
All right. Good.
Good thinking, soulless Benny. While we wait for
Say that.
communication, I will go pray to Avis. Does anybody have a body part of a fallen enemy that I can stab repeatedly as part of my prayers?
No, anything I got, I'm praising Hertz with it. Not wasting it on Avis. Receptions love Hertz.
What
Yeah.
is Hertz?
Love Hertz. Yeah, yeah.
What was that baseball movie where they didn't want to sacrifice a chicken, so they got him a bucket of KFC?
Oh,
Major
that's
League.
got to be. I don't think that was that baseball or was that necessary? No, that was
Major
League. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe we could replicate you a hand.
that's true.
I accept the tofu hand of sacrifice.
But it'll be a bucket of hands.
I will now be in the corner praising Avis and stabbing the tofu hand.
Okay, good. Very good.
Hey,
Hey,
Send the message.
all right. Okay. All right. The message is being sent.
Major League.
Okay. Very good.
You'll have to excuse me all for a moment. Normally, I have a set of cheaters here, and I don't right now, so I can barely see my dice. I shall return.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're not the only one who's going blind. All right.
Hallowed.
Okay. Well. Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Oh,
There he is.
Yeah.
did you
And
draw
then
that?
also for
Yeah.
everybody, let's
Yeah.
go through the roster real quick. So we got Papa Smurf,
Woo!
Yeah,
we got Slimer,
Yeah.
cute.
we got the Coffee Man Valdez,
All right.
we got Kratos, the
Yeah.
Crouton,
Crouton. We'll put him on a salad.
Dan the Loser,
Wow.
Yeah, there's Dan the
Oh,
loser. I
yeah.
knew him right away.
and then here's
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Alex can whip these things out pretty fast.
Alex, I'm
Cat.
impressed.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna step away just a second and refill my glass. I'll be right back. Since we're waiting on Benny. Give me just a sec.
Okay. So our plan is, are we okay? We're sending out this fake message saying, "Hey, we're going. See you later."
Yep.
Doo, 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 doo.
Yes.
But really, we're going to go onto the ship, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And we're going to probably get in a fight. There's probably going to be some Kalon there, just so y'all know.
We
All
will
right.
eat them.
Okay. Well, since Alex has stepped away, then it's good time to reveal another little discreet secret. Oh no, Alex is back. Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chaz, I guess
Yes.
Cat's on the mic. So Pilquist, as he's hooking up the equipment so you guys can send it, reveals something to you that he's noticed is that that code that Cheshire handed out that you wanted to send a message to. Apparently, he's already sent a message to that to that code already. over the comm system, and it's been coded, so he can't actually tell what it is.
Do we need to get him
Benny
something to
doesn't have any
decipher it with?
cryptography skills.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know the code. It's not something that he can easily decode.
Unless you have the password 1
Correct.
1 2 2
Oh yeah.
3 3 4 4 5 5.
Excellent reference.
Yes.
So do we need to get him the code, but we'll be risking that code being intercepted?
Well, he says, this is a conversation strictly with Benny, but it says, who is this pirate guy you guys have picked up? I mean, why are you guys hanging out with the space pirate? We're in the Union.
We had to pick up some stragglers. Just tell him that.
He was instrumental in helping us out at the beginning of our mission.
Okay. Is he instrumental at the end of the mission?
None of you are instrumental at the end of the mission.
Well, what do you expect? He's one of the players.
Yeah, we're still in the mission. We don't even know yet.
Very meta.
Yeah. What is this player of which you speak? Well,
I'm setting the ship to self-destruct.
Are we all aware of this conversation going on right now?
No,
Okay.
it's strictly with these two characters. So
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. Well, he's going to need a serious answer out of you, Benny.
oh God, I don't even remember. It's been so long. I don't quite remember.
Alex was well when the campaign started. Alex was in the brig. He had been captured. Was flying a starfighter, and as you understood it, there was a pirate attack that your ship had responded to, and he was essentially a straggler who didn't get away, and so he's been sitting in the brig for about a week, and you guys just had no way to just drop him off at a starbase because you were at war, and so he's kind of been in on the mission because he managed to get out during the attack and helped you guys escape, and has been legitimately quite helpful the whole time.
Yeah. And
Okay,
since he was our prince,
then I'll retell that tale to our comm officer there, Pilquist.
Yeah.
but we were also assigned to watch him, and so it's kind of our job to keep him with us and keep him under our care.
Yeah.
But I'm not part of the conversation, so you didn't hear none of that.
Right. So he says, okay, well, that all makes sense, but wouldn't it be something that he's going to want to get away? Because as soon as we get back and rendezvous with the fleet, it doesn't change anything for him. He's still going back to the brig. You think this guy's going to willingly just surrender himself? I mean, he's
given
already
us so much help. Maybe we could put in a good word for him.
Yeah, but like we have a coded message that just went out that he sent. Didn't tell anyone he was doing it. What was in the message? We need to know this. Like we can't be going on a mission like this without all the answers. It's too risky.
You're fired.
Okay,
Look, man, a little inter-party drama is good for the story.
Benny is not senior officer here. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that he's been a good guy in a pinch, but he's not senior officer here. That I think would be Jay Pulio.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over and see if I can get Jay Pulio's attention and bring him off to the side and kind of tell him what's going on.
Okay. Pull Jay Pulio away from the helm. All right.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
wait a minute. Is Cheshire in the same room with us?
You guys
Yeah,
have...
I've been at the captain's seat
Yeah, so
ever
I mean,
since.
Then I'm going to go over. I'm going to make up some likely sounding excuse that I need to get him away from the helm and get him into another room.
Okay. Well, we don't have a deck plan for this ship, but you can assume there's one central corridor. There's going to be a bridge up front, and then different rooms. For around the ship. There's going to be a basic med bay. There's going to be a couple staterooms because this is more of a diplomatic ship, and then there's going to be there's also going to be some compartments for critical systems like life support and sensors, and a lot of things you have to rip up floor plates to get the stuff like the weapon systems. So
yeah, but didn't we also lose or maybe I'm sorry, maybe I'm getting confused with our private Orville game. Didn't we lose a cargo bay door or something?
You did, yes, but the emergency bulkhead is sealed off that corridor section, so it's not sealing off much of the ship. But you guys would be doing this, the compartment that holds all the sensor systems. That would be where this is taking place, and so that is a room that you guys can step into and close the door and have a private conversation.
Okay.
And so it would be easy to pull Jay Pulio into where you're doing the work and say, "Hey, man, we need your help."
Yeah,
because
we need
you're
an
really
extra
good with,
hand.
Yeah, you're really good with fragitars and qualids and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
And shiny
Yeah.
triangulums.
Yeah. Shiny triangulums, correct. So, all right, JP, you're now in that maintenance room.
Well, I need to finish what I'm doing. Can you guys give me like an hour? Oh, need it right now? Okay, let's talk right now. So what's up? How's it going? What you need to talk to me about?
Go ahead, Chaz.
Well, I'm gonna. Apparently, our commo officer Pilquist here has discovered that Cheshire over there has sent a coded message previously to the same location without telling any of us.
Do we know what the message said? I'm assuming
No,
not.
it's coded,
And
and none of us know how to break the code easily.
Quantum
I should say
Masters,
neither one of us.
Is Chester with us right now in the room, or is he in the other room?
No, he's going to be on the bridge module. You guys are in like a side chamber down the hall.
Well, I think we're going to need to interrogate our friend, the space pirate, and find out what's going on here. Do we have any waterboarding materials?
Classic union work.
If I was in the room, I would approve of these methods.
Yeah.
Because he was our friend. He was our friend. And now he's sending coded messages without telling any of us. Is he just trying to get out of here? This is ridiculous. Cheshire, get in here.
No, okay, you're gonna have to go to him. This room only holds so much.
Yeah, it's getting cramped in here. I don't want to be close to this traitor. So can we just walk to the other room?
Yes, you absolutely can. Yeah.
All right, I'm walking.
I don't know. Do we have the budget for that?
No. I'll tell you how much budget you have. You spin the camera around, and there's there's a whole set over here. You just walk over to the next set.
I'm just gonna cut. Now I'm in the other room.
Okay, good.
Cheshire, what's going on, man? You sent a coded message without telling any of us. What are you doing? Are you trying to escape this situation and leave us all here to our doom? Tell us what's going on right now, or I swear to Kratos's Avis that I am gonna wrap one across your face, Retepsian style.
I swear to
Blast!
God. I swear to God, I'm going to use my last day of being in heat to force you to tell me the truth.
That's right. You want to see some exploded rears? You're going to see one, buddy.
Well, maybe you should calm down first and perhaps use some ointment, Papa Smurf.
Okay, calming down.
Yeah.
No, right. Keep praying to Avis to end him.
Now you got one shot. Tell me what's going on. And if I don't like what I hear, you're not going to like what I do with what I hear. Boom. Consider it revoked. Tell me.
So you're carrying a gun now?
There's a lot of stuff that I have in the old satchel of goods.
Okay.
But it's all space age. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I just want to be clear. Are you putting a gun to him, or are you just going to,
No, that was metaphoric right
Okay,
now.
good. All right.
But it could happen.
He made the gun sound with his mouth
Yeah.
as a show of the possibility that he could use a gun.
Yeah, I express myself with sound effects.
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's the thing the species does,
Yeah.
Right.
That's an emphasis.
Yeah.
When you make that sound, I say, you need a tissue.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm getting sweaty in here.
All right.
So
Replicate
mad.
a tissue for him.
Thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Yeah, one tissue has been replicated. There you go, JP. So
Dang, you didn't roll for tissue. All right. So what's going on here, Cheshire? Cat.
It was all right. Take a look at the navigation, or I mean the communication guy, and say of any reply.
it says, I haven't got one yet, but depending upon where you sent it, it might take a while.
It was all right. I sent it to the Union, but a contact of mine.
And then the dun 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 sound effect kicks in.
You have contact in the Union. We're in the Union. Why do we not know about this?
I draw my weapon and I say, "He's with the Union." Kill. Oh, right. Go ahead. Carry on.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
That was so last year.
Yeah, well,
right.
so this is a good time. Okay, this is a good time to point out that according to our last guest, your pistol has the word "strong language" scrawled on it.
The word strong language.
Yes,
Yeah.
and your rifle has the word "diplomacy" written on it.
That's right. That's what I named them. Don't make me use strong language, pirate man.
Yes.
Well, knowing how you are, Crouton, I mean, I don't think that your strong language would actually do much.
Oh,
It is
you-
great.
I've experienced much more stronger language from others.
How dare you? I will use contractions in my speech, pirate man.
Contractions is what he has written on his combat knife now.
I go with my marker. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. Contractions. You'll never see it coming.
Okay, that gotta put that on there now. Yes. And what are you going to name the energy sword?
I'm not sure yet, but
Archive.
I
it'll
just call
come.
it JK.
The rear exploder.
Oh, there you go.
Oh dear. Okay. All right.
The RE.
RE for
An
short.
RE device.
Noted. Just don't start naming your pulse grenades. Okay.
So I'll look at
No. Yeah.
Julio and
Yeah. One of
say-
them says suicide pact on it. Go ahead.
So I'll look at J. Polio and say, well, that's because you're a low rank. That's why you haven't been informed.
But you're no rank. I'm a higher rank than you, which is no rank, buddy. We need to know what's going on here. We've been through all of this together, and we got to rely on each other to survive.
Hey, Woody,
Yeah.
I'll access one of the parts within the ship
Okay.
for my rank.
Okay. So he actually the ship when he rattles off a code, the ship recognizes him as a Union lieutenant.
What?
Yeah.
Sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I do not
we didn't
recognize
realize.
your authority, but I'm still impressed.
He goes,
So you've been Union this entire time?
my mission is actually classified, but the individual that I was going after is the whole reason why I was on that planet.
Well, guess what? You're in charge now, and you got to get us out of this situation. Tell us what to do.
Well, it might not be that simple.
Tell me how to survive then.
It goes, well, that's going to be the biggest question. And without enough resources, this is definitely going to either go explosive rear or potentially much, much worse.
What could be worse than an explosive rear?
An
There might be a
explosive
few things.
front.
From each of the holes.
Wow.
Yikes.
That sounds like Jay Poolman's weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least a Saturday.
I think the other question, Pirate Man, is that why is a pirate in the brig also a lieutenant? And why is a lieutenant also a pirate in the brig?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Well, sweet
Yeah.
crouton. The reason why is because I've been undercover.
What? This whole time? Ah! Crouton punches the side of the ship aggressively in his rage.
Yeah.
So you were placed on our ship, the Redenbacher, as a as a spy to set up some sort of scenario where
No, because the ship that I was able to acquire was quite low performance. I definitely have to say, Benny, if you were definitely on my team, I could have definitely had much better equipment that would have allowed me to get on out and continue what I needed to do.
Well, now that we're being attacked by the Kalon, has your the importance of your mission changed?
That's the reason why I needed to send the message.
And
I
we
needed
just
to
can't
see
know
about
about
getting in contact with an admiral, so to be able to get further instructions.
Well, have you heard any reply yet, communication man?
He has not got a reply back. The problem with being at war is sometimes the people who are receiving the calls aren't, at their desk.
I've heard that about war.
Yes.
Well, since you're apparently you outrank all of us, Cat. Lieutenant Cat, sir. What are your orders?
Well, we do have a great opportunity right now, especially because of our stealth, but at the same time, we have no additional information of what's going on with our enemy, let alone our allies, let alone the target that I'm supposed to apprehend and bring to justice.
I say that we take your target down with us in a blaze of glory as we explode the star with our bodies and our ships.
You're always so
As
quick
great
to
as
sacrifice.
that is definitely not the Union way.
Damn it.
I know.
Yeah, that would have
silly
have
ways.
this whole thing over with by 4:30 my time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Pilk was raising this as sirs. So since we've got this resolved, I've just been, and he's been doing something with the console. We're ready to go to contact the fleet outside the solar system if you guys want.
Because I think that's a good idea. That, and also we should contact any other organizations too, because this is definitely beyond just the scope of the Union.
Well, the only people prepared to respond are the Union and the Krill. And as you guys, the last information you had is somewhere out in space, just beyond the border of this star system, they do have a small fleet amassed, and they're waiting for reinforcements to come.
Yeah. Let's give them a target.
Yeah. What can we do to help them when they are ready?
Well, he says, we have a report. We have the we have the communication. I just got to hit the button, and they'll get it.
Make it so.
All right.
Yes.
So he sends the message, and you guys have a tense 15 minutes while you wait, and then you guys get a coded response, which is again on like a burst transmission, and let me just roll something here real quick. Cool. And then the response basically simply says that if your intent is to make an attack, respond with code blue, and then they will there will be a flanking maneuver to support you.
Does code blue mean to kill them all?
Code blue is just an affirmative, one of the affirmative military responses to just simply say yes.
In the Krill, we simply say yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And don't worry, it's not like we have to actually change the light bulbs or anything to actually blue.
No, but when they first went into space, they used pencils.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The
Rather
Krill
than
used
wasting.
pen.
Oh, Krill used a pen, huh? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
So the situation is dire. Let's make it more appropriate. Here we go.
There we go. Good. So then, are you guys going to board the Redenbacher?
Yes.
Yep.
I say we board the Redenbacher.
Actually,
That's where we started.
Um,
Let's get back.
what was the other ship that's next to it? It was a Krill ship, right?
There's 3 Krill ships. One of their big battle cruisers, and then 2 smaller escort ships. Though the battle cruiser is a lot less further along in terms of repairs. Like there's visible damage to one of the drive pods. It's where the smaller ships were put back together much more easily. And so the 2 ships for the Union, you can definitely see that your ship, the Redenbacher, physically looks completely intact on the outside. The other ship that they were repairing, you can definitely see Kalon working on the outer hull. We're still involved in whatever repairs though it looks pretty intact. And so you basically have a choice of small escort ship number 1 or small escort ship number 2 or number 3.
Hey, Benny, do you think, even with all of them crawling around, do you think you could create something destructive enough on the ship that's being still repurposed and rebuilt to be a big enough explosive to destroy the whole lot of it?
Yes.
Are we talking about the Krill battle cruiser?
You said the one that was still pretty bad shape and being built right now, right?
Yeah, so you have a Krill battle cruiser, one of the big ships, right? Which is it looks like it's a mess still, but it probably has a lot of stuff intact internally, right? And then they have 2 of their escort ships, which look pretty good. And then of course you have the Redenbacher, which is looking really good. And then there's one ship that's a little bigger than the Redenbacher, which is still being repaired. And you can definitely see you can see Kalon on the exterior of the
one that's being the one that's being built right now.
The Union ship.
I'll point that one out and say that. Do you think if you could do enough of a explosive to basically knock out the rest of them? Basically utilizing that as a center point.
I have some grenades.
I think it might need a little bit bigger than just a grenade or 2 or 12 or 11.
I'm going to pull my little MP3 player, hit some buttons on it, and all of a sudden you hear the Beastie Boys Sabotage come wafting out of it.
Oh, I mean, some action is going to happen.
So none of the ships have shields up. So the answer to that question would essentially make it a yes. That's a very real possibility.
All right, because
I'd say let's explode some ships.
Because the 2 possibilities is like, one, if you go to your old ship, I mean, there is the ability of like utilizing that because it doesn't look like there's any of them working on it, except for maybe internally. And then the question comes up is like the other ship, the one that's pretty damaged. I mean, that might be easier to sabotage and also get a good number of them taken out.
Also, big ship explosions like that, would the fleet be able to detect that as a signal to hurry up and come this way?
I think that a big fleet explosion is a signal to a lot of things.
That's true too.
They probably would notice we were there at that point.
More than
Yes.
likely, yeah.
Hmm.
I think everybody would notice.
And I just want to make sure with everybody that we are not changing into spacesuits, right?
Yes.
I just want to be clear on that.
Well, Benny will need to though if he's going to
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. No. Yeah. But
That's
you'll have
fine.
one
As long as
person.
it's
So
not me.
And remember now, don't piss me off, or otherwise I'm going to order you to wear a spacesuit.
Ah,
Yeah.
Sorry, Captain
sorry,
Cat,
sir.
Captain Lieutenant Cat, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
So all right. So Benny, I assume that you're going to go on a solo mission in that case.
Yep.
All right. Officially splitting the party.
Well, the big question is like,
Oh, hold on a second. Pirate Pax has joined us. He wanted a quick recap.
Derek, we're about to mess some stuff up. So just
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So-
strap on and get ready.
Yeah, so they're pretty much where they were at the end of the last episode, where they discovered the star mine and a bunch of ships being repaired. And so the only thing you really missed is that they've discovered that Alex's character has actually been undercover, and he's actually a Union lieutenant who's undercover as a space pirate. Other than that, they've been figuring out their next course of action and dealing with a little inter-party conflict. I hope I haven't ruined too much if you listen to the episode. So, and they're just about to start the mission.
now the biggest question is, Benny, do you want any assistance, or should we see about like splitting it up so that some of us are on your former ship and then you're on the other ship to do the sabotage?
The only thing I would
this is a good idea.
Well, the one thing I want to point out is that if Benny does, normally I would prefer to have people in solid groups, but if Benny goes solo, the chances of him succeeding in his mission are a lot higher than if.
Yeah.
other
No,
people
I
are
get
with
that,
him.
but I mean, like,
Yeah.
we need to actively see about helping with any situation. Might not be a bad idea to find out what the current state of the Orcam. What's the bloody name of the
Redenbacher.
ship?
Redenbacher.
Bredenbacher. What's
Bread and
going
butter.
on with it currently?
Hmm.
Yeah, we're able to scan and see the
We're not
status of the
scanning.
ship. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't.
Yeah,
scan. They would see
we're
us.
in.
Can we just look real
It's-
hard
yes.
and see if we can see if it looks
Yeah.
good?
We can,
Get
pretty
we can
cherry.
use passive. We can just slide in and use passive sensors.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, as I said, as far as you can tell, the ship looks completely intact. The only hang up would be getting the hangar bay to open so you can land.
Okay. How do we get the hangar bay open so we can land?
Well, someone's gonna have to go out there in a spacesuit.
Not it.
You know.
All right.
So for
to-
pirate packs, we don't know if there's any survivors currently from on chat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
actually
we-
another thing that we should see about is have they killed everybody, or if there was any potential survivors.
Well, as far as you know, everybody was supposed to abandon ship, though there were a lot of dead bodies on board, and and there was no incentive for the Kalon to keep them alive. So you're going to have to just go on board and see what you find.
Well, how do we get the hatches open?
Well, someone's going to have to go out in a spacesuit and open it manually. And to answer Barry's question, not necessarily, because the captain's yacht did not come from the ship they're trying to board.
Mm.
Okay, I thought about it, and if you guys want, I'll put on a spacesuit and go open the hatch. But now you guys realize how badly I did not want to put on a spacesuit.
Well-
So my offer to do this means even more.
Well, you're possibly the one who has to do it because you have the jetpack.
I do have a jetpack,
Mm.
which makes it even harder to put on the spacesuit.
Do you
put
put
the
the
jetpack
spacesuit
on
on?
over it?
No,
Right.
no. The jetpack has a clamps to the spacesuit.
Yeah, but I'd have to take it off to put the spacesuit on and then put it back on. And I hate
Yeah.
being without my spacesuit, but I'll do it for you guys.
I want to respond to Barry. I think that it might be a security risk if every ship in the Union had the codes for every other ship in the Union. Even though that was the coolest scene ever, I'm going to veto that one.
Mm.
Are we from the ship?
No, no.
Shouldn't we have the code? We're from
Well,
the ship.
you weren't, but
Yeah.
but J. Pulio and Benny both could do it.
Yeah, it's our ship. We know it well. I know where all the bathroom is.
Yeah,
All one of them.
yeah. You actually came from the battleship you guys just blew up.
You
Oh.
only have one bathroom on Union ships. That is savage. The Krill
It
ships
is.
have several
It
bathrooms.
is.
Yeah.
I've heard that about you guys. I was thinking about becoming a krill, but the whole not being a krill thing is kind of getting in the way.
Yes. But however, you did swear to Avis earlier, and you have risen greatly in my regard ever since.
Oh, thank you. This is why I put on the spacesuit
Yeah.
for the kids.
Yes.
Or Avis.
All right.
Yeah. Forget old
Okay.
Avis.
So you are standing there in the airlock hatch, and with
And I got
the
this suit
jetpack
on.
on. Yeah, you bring your helmet down. All right.
All right, here I go. Let me out. Like, do I
Okay.
just walk out?
Yes, exactly. And then
All right.
and then you fire up your jetpack and you float over towards the ship. Let's see now.
Okay, I'm here. We're here real fast.
Okay. So far, no response. Nobody's seemed to be reacting to your presence.
Okay, I like
And you-
that.
I go man the gun station of the yacht just in case somebody sees him.
No,
Is,
good.
is there a lever for me to pull or something like that?
Yeah, there's an external hatch. When you get there, next to it, there's an external hatch. You actually have a couple options. So you well, actually, I think you would have to go inside because like there'd be an external hatch to open up the airlock, and then once you get in the airlock, you'd be able to go into the hangar bay and then do the manual release on the bay doors. Otherwise, anybody could do this from the outside. So,
Okay, I'm going in. Here I go.
all right. So
Okay, I'm in.
You enter the airlock, the door opens, and then the thing starts to pressurize, and then before you release the inner hatch, you take a peek through the glass, and you do see 3 Kalon currently working in there doing some repairs. One of them looks like they're working on the tractor beam emitter.
Of course. Well, I need to distract these fools so I can get in there and open that hatch.
Yes.
And then my buds can come on in here and then shoot them up with the captain's yacht.
Well, you're looking through the window. You can definitely see that the control room, they haven't fixed the window from when you guys blew through it before, right? And some of the damage you guys inflicted is still in here. So it would only take you a second to fly up to that, but then of course they could alert every Kalon on the ship.
Okay. Well, what I want to do is I want to sneak up there so I can control the hatch.
Yeah.
I want to open it, and then before they realize what's going on, so they get sucked out before they're able to do whatever Kalon thing they're going to do, so they don't fly away,
Mhm.
and then suck them out, and then my buds on the captain's yacht can come on in, safe
Okay.
style.
All right, and then
I'm not surprised that you want to suck them
Yeah,
out.
I want them sucked off into space. Dun-dun-dun.
okay.
Sorry. Small point of order here. Did we
Yes.
officially send back the code blue to the Union?
No, you didn't, but I'm going to assume you did.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just want to
Yeah,
make sure that the cavalry's coming.
Yes,
Noted.
Pilsner did that for us.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so JP, the other thing of note with you, Steve, with these guys is that this particular group of Kalon do not appear to be heavily armed. Instead of having the gun pods come out of their heads, when their heads open up, they actually extract various tools. And so every one of them seems to actually be more of an engineering model rather than a combat setup. So
Wow.
if you were to
just slap them, knock them out.
conceivably, or just get yourself into a gunfight, because you are armed, though they could be on you before you can destroy them all with your pistol.
That goes against all my ethics and morals as a Union officer. But you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But there's 3 of them, but they don't have any pistols or anything.
No, and you could also go for a stealth approach as well, because there is some stuff in there, and like you could try to hide behind a crate. And,
I like stealth. Is there a cardboard box anywhere?
Oh, just a box. You get up
Yeah.
and move. No, but there are a few cargo containers and crates and things, and bits of debris that was never cleaned up. So there is it would be possible for you guys to hello, Mike. Nice, Dwight. You could sneak out and try to get from cover to cover.
I prefer to go stealth because I do like the idea of opening the hatch when they're not ready and then they get sucked out into space.
All right, noted.
I'm set on that.
All right,
It's
so
gonna be great, and I'm gonna cheer.
Okay, I have to comment on this because it's too funny. So Tipsy Flipper, our friend Dwight, has just commented on the Solar Federation. In following with all the trends from the Orville, when we were playing our other side game on the Orville, he keeps running around telling everybody that he's with the Solar Federation, using Rush as his way of influencing the galaxy's culture, as opposed to Dolly Parton.
No, it's got to be Dolly. Can't be Rush. Can't have. Was it Uncle Tom's Cabin?
No, Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer. There you go.
All right. Okay. Give me a stealth
Tom
check.
in there.
Yeah, give me a stealth check, JP.
What am I rolling?
Are you proficient with the stealth skill?
Oh gosh, maybe. I got a lot of skills.
Yeah, you do.
Stealth. I don't see anything. There's a lot of places to see things, though.
Well, you have the page with all the skills, right? Where you marked off which ones you're proficient with.
Oh, okay. I've just got perception and pilot, and then I haven't used my proficiency skill roll yet.
Your skill points, you did use both of them last game, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I marked that off. Let me mark that off.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, then you're just going to use your agility bonus.
Okay.
And may Avis protect you.
He will. He's right there. He's on my wall, looking out for me. That's from the episode, by the way.
Nice.
It's actually screen use. All right, what am I rolling?
So you roll a d20 plus your agility bonus.
Okay, here we go.
What'd you get?
I got 15 plus.
Oh, that
2. Is that my? No, it's saving throws. There's my.
Your agility's on
page. There it is. So plus 2, so 17.
Okay, good. So you stealthily release the door and sneak over and manage to get yourself behind a crate, and they all like turn and look. Nothing. They don't see anything, and they all get back to work. And then you would have to make 2 more of those checks in order to get to a hallway where you can get to the control room.
Okay. Just do it again.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Ooh. The tense music starts playing.
5 altogether.
5. Okay, let's just see how observant these guys are.
Hey,
we shall see.
JP, do you have a luck point?
That you haven't spent?
I don't know. Did I give that away? Where was that? I don't know. Where did I put that?
I think you've used them all up. So
yeah, I think at one point I gave one away.
Now, what you gave away was you contributed one of your skill points to somebody to make a critical.
Oh, I do have 2 skill points or 2 luck points.
Oh,
Well, right. You
So
have
does that
a
mean
total
I
of
have
2.
one left? If I gave one away, I don't-
Well, you have a total of 2, but you've been using them. So until they get replenished, I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure you
got
don't have any
nothing
currently.
then.
So nope. Okay, so here's what happens: you sneak out and you accidentally kick a bolt, and it goes skittering across the floor, and both of the Kalon look over and see you.
Hi guys.
And there was a pause, and then they all like 2 of them look at each other, and then as one of them goes rushing to you, the other one jumps on his buddy and attacks him with the tools he has, and just starts like drilling into his shoulder socket and attacking, like taking him down.
One of the Kalon is attacking the other Kalon?
Correct. And then at this point, the other one comes rushing towards you, and he makes a dash, but he can't get to you fast enough. So are you going to fight him directly?
I'm gonna have to shoot this fool right in his face.
Okay, go for it.
Do I roll for that?
Yep, give me a strike roll. Be a proficient with agility.
Oh yeah, 20 altogether.
20?
Ooh.
All right. That is definitely going to hit. Roll 2d6 plus your agility bonus, JP.
$10 altogether.
10, okay. All right, 10 damage. All right. Okay, so the other that Kalon is not destroyed with that shot. He let's see here. Okay. He is continues to rush in and comes to attempt to grab you.
I want to evade.
All right. Well, he is going to what's your defense stat?
Where are you at?
Be on the first page, JP.
3rd page.
Okay. Where's it at?
Well, you
So 3rd page, it should be towards the top, JP.
oh yes,
Right above your stats.
Oh, I see the defense stats up there, but there's nothing written in there. How can that be? I wouldn't have missed that.
Okay, so you have the force field active.
Yeah, I do have a force field.
Then you should have a 15, which means he does not hit you. And
No, he does not.
Yep, he only rolled a 13. So he goes to grab, and your protective force field deflects the attack. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to shoot him again.
All right,
Yeah.
you're gonna. So are you gonna just shoot him at close range, right up in his gut, or are you going to try to jet yourself away and then shoot him?
Let's jet away and then shoot him, because then it'll
Okay.
leave me room for another shot if I need it.
All right, so that'll give him a opportunity for attack of opportunity. He does not succeed. He goes to try to grab your leg. You are now above his head. Give me another shot.
Okay, what do I roll for that again?
Same as just did. So roll a d20 plus a d4,
Oh,
and
okay.
add your +2.
Okay, hold on. 13.
13. Okay, that is that just misses him.
Of course.
All right. And then okay, well, he is he doesn't have a weapon.
He shouldn't have brought a wrench to a gunfight.
That is true. Actually, you know what he's going to do? He's going to reach down, grab a bolt from the floor, and throw it at you.
Oh no. I just want to evade. He can throw pretty hard, huh?
Like a bullet. Throw like a bullet. Yeah, it'll be thrown very much thrown like a bullet. So what's so?
Can my shield defend against that?
Yeah. He throws it at you, and you feel it like goes betwing, and it just like it bounces off you, hits a wall, deflects really hard. You're very glad for that force field. You want to go again?
Yeah, I want to. I'm not going to miss this guy. So just D20 and a 4 and agility.
Yes.
Here we go. Yes. 20.
A natural 20?
No.
Okay.
Count it up.
Roll me some damage.
Is that D20? I'm so bad at this.
2d6 plus 2.
Okay. I'm good at picking up the dice. I just need to know what the dice are.
That's okay.
10 altogether.
10. Okay. All right. That is going to be enough. You end up disabling that Kalon. It crackles with energy and drops. And then the other one, you see him standing off to the side, just drops the remains of the other Kalon it attacked, and to the deck, and it just stands there looking at you. And then it retracts all the tools back into his head, and it just looks like a normal Kalon.
What is up with that? Hi, Kalon. Why did you help me?
You don't have much time. If you're going to, you should continue with your mission quickly.
All right.
I will.
One moment. I don't have time for you. I want to open the hatch, and then
I will cover this up. And he grabs both bodies and drags them off to the side.
That's interesting, but I have to open this hatch.
Yeah.
How do I open the hatch?
Well, you go up to the control room, you hit the controls, the bay starts to open, and the ship comes flying in.
All right, shuttle bay doors are open, you guys.
Yeah.
Come on in.
All right.
Go on. Go in and land.
Yeah, land softly. I don't want any dents on this captain's yacht 'cause it's pretty awesome. Maybe they'll let me keep it afterwards.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to post a picture, by the way, to our Facebook page to update what this looks like.
All right, let me grab it here.
Oh shit. Oops. Just a second. It timed me out.
Also, Barry, that's hilarious.
What did Barry say? Oh yeah, you can dodge a ball. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let me. Christ, I was so prepared, and then I wasn't.
Let's see Kalon for you. It's AI technology.
There we go.
They're against us.
They are. But they will pay.
I know, right? For Ava's sake.
Yes.
Right.
For Avis. Avis will make them pay. Avis will destroy them. And the Union will probably help. Union.
There we go. Okay. And then I shall go ahead and let me see if I can. All right, you guys continue on with your talking, and I'll get this opened up some way, somehow.
So, Benny, when are you going to go explode the things? I guess you should help us.
As soon as you can get me over there.
Good. Well, look at this.
All right, look at that beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the captain's yacht. Look at me. I'm there too. Right there.
Looking good.
Actually, I thought the plan was, well, some of us are going over to the main ship, that Benny was going to go over to the other one. Woody?
Woody,
That makes sense.
You're muted,
Yeah.
Woody.
I can't hear him. Can you guys hear him? Something's not working.
The voices.
Hi, my name's Woody.
How's that?
There you go. There you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
I don't know how that happened. So well, Benny's probably going to need a jetpack to get over there. So unless JP wants to surrender one, you're going to need to find one on board the ship here.
Well, I can surrender mine now that I don't need it, and I have my new Kalon buddy over here. I think.
Actually, does the captain yacht have like a jetpack or anything?
No, that's not a likely piece of equipment for a ship like that. It would have to be brought on board.
In the weightlessness of space, could Valdis just fastball me over there?
Yes, but you'd also be affected by the gravity of the star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the coldness of space would probably freeze up a jelly. You'd have to
I'd be in
thaw
a
out again.
spacesuit, so.
What is it like to be a jelly in a spacesuit?
Well, there should be plenty of spacesuits.
Oh. I see.
Okay,
It's like being
suit.
jelly in a donut. Don't ask me about it.
Yeah. Jetpack, you can borrow my jetpack, but you got to take care of it.
Okay, can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it just switched over to my camera microphone. I think the malfunction is my Yeti. My I think it muted me. It just happened again.
It can happen. Your voice sounds nice and clear though. So
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Well then
Yeah.
we'll just keep going.
It's Kalon
Oh.
jamming.
Yeah,
technology.
exactly. Yeah, well, blame it on the
That's
Kalon.
it.
Yeah.
Always.
All right. So let me just check something here. So Lucky. Fortunately, there is another jetpack in the lockers here in the hangar. So if you just want to steal one, Benny, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
And
my jetpacks are trouble.
yeah, but you're gonna get my jetpack because then it'll be Benny and the Jets.
All right. So Benny, you're suiting up and taking off.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So what are you guys gonna talk to this Kalon?
I want to talk to this Kalon. Hey, Kalon, thank you and all, but what's up? What's the deal? You hate us. Why did you help?
He says Isaac is not the only one.
Oh,
Who's Isaac?
Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac is the Kalon officer aboard the Orville, and he's on our team mostly.
He's not the only one to disagree with our leaders.
He's not the only one. Okay.
I come out gun drawn and I threaten him. Why have we allowed this Kalon to live?
Yeah, Kalon, is there? So Isaac isn't the only one, but why specifically are you putting yourself at risk to help us? And when you can be found out by your Kalon brethren and be deactivated?
JP, I'm afraid you're gonna have to answer Kratos first.
Oh, I thought he was asking you. I was just
No.
backing him up.
No. He's like, it's like, why are we allowing this guy to live? Well, why, JP? Why?
Because we are Union officers, and he saved my life. And I want to know why. We need to get the information. Why is he on our side? Is this something that we can use to our advantage?
He says,
and we can take all the advantages we can get.
Not all Kalon agree with our leaders. It is not logical to assume that every organic life form will be our enemy.
I distrust his loyalty to the overlords. I say we kill him.
Whoa.
Whoa. I think we got to cool down here a little bit. This guy just helped us, and we need some more help. What other help can you give us?
He says, well,
nice Kalon.
I understand your distrust, but I am the only reason that we are not being attacked by large numbers of my people right now. I have created a logic loop within my cortex, which causes the rest of my people to believe I'm still making repairs. And I am able to hide the fact that we have just dispatched 2 of our members. But this deceit will not be held for long.
I don't
Approximately
know what that
how much
means,
time?
Well, one at a time. Alex, go.
Approximately how much time?
I would say less than 30 of your minutes. And then whoever was next, Mike, was that you?
I agree with no longer killing him.
All right, so we're in agreement.
Yes. It says,
That's fair.
if you can get me to a sensor cluster, I can potentially expand this deception over a larger area.
All right. What's the either the quickest route or the one that's going to have less travel?
Well, let me see. We're looking at my deck plans here. Sensor array. Well, your sensor arrays are going to be let's see, on the place he needs to go, unfortunately, is about as far away from here as you can get. It's got to reach the top of deck A. I did put the deck plans in the Facebook photo gallery if you guys would want to review those to because you guys would know your way around the ship.
Wait,
Well,
our
Deck
purpose
A is
here,
where the bridge is.
our purpose here on the ship is to retake this ship, is it not? So
Correct.
let's accompany the friendly Kalon to where he needs to go while we kill all the other Kalon.
Well, that is definitely an option. Now, another thing you guys could potentially do as well is that you could also try to take engineering, which also gives you navigational options. So the engineering deck, which is actually very close to where you guys are, would give you total control of most of the ship from there.
And I know the engineering deck very well.
All right. Well, especially since time is of the essence, and this might be the best opportunity to at least acquire the ship on back.
Mhm.
If we do go to engineering, how secure has it been? Has it been overrun by your former people?
Yes, there will be Kalon in the engineering deck, but I do not know how many.
Are we able
Will
to
they be
use
armed
sensors
or
and stuff now?
tools?
Okay, hold on. JP, go.
Are we able to use sensors and stuff now that we are on the ship, like internal sensors?
In any of your handheld sensors, well, okay. In order to gain access to internal sensors, you're not going to be able to do that from a cargo bay. You'll have to get into engineering or some other area. Go ahead, Marks.
Will it be armed or just have tools?
He says probably a mix. But those of us with tools will be very deadly in close quarters. And he, for an example, he opens his head and like 5 different tool arms pop out, and they've got like drills and saws and like laser things and arc welders and all kinds of stuff.
That sounds like torture devices.
Yes, I approve.
Yeah, and then he retracts it all back in, and his head goes back to being a Kalon head.
I appreciate your capacity for violence, Kalon man.
Yeah. Anyone going to ask his name?
No, I'm fine with
What
Kalon.
what should we call you?
Says but based upon my studies of human culture, I believe the name Benedict would be the most appropriate.
Oh,
All right, as long as you're not an Arnold.
Yeah.
Or an egg.
Yeah. Benedict Arnold.
Fun fact: Benedict
Yeah.
Arnold is supposed to be on my family tree. I'm told.
Yeah, I heard that about your family.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like Kalon, man.
Yes.
Sounds like a superhero.
All right,
Secret
Benedict.
Kalon man.
Yeah. Secret Kalon.
K-pop.
man.
All right, Benedict. What about the other location that you were talking about? Even though it's further away, how secure is that?
Well, unfortunately, getting to the main sensor emitters, like those are at the top of the deck, very far away. It would be very hard for you guys to get there without being seen. But he could potentially do something from engineering. Engineering would actually make the most sense for him to get there to be able to conceal what you guys are doing.
Has Benny left yet?
Benny is about to leave, unless you have a different idea.
Yeah,
Well,
are
I
you
was
still
just
here?
thinking if maybe if before Benny goes, if Benny and the Kalon could work together, if they could do something from here. Like if I could give him a help role or something like that to.
Well, that would mean you'd have to be with them to reach the engineering deck, which having another player character would make it much easier to take that part of the ship.
Okay.
For sure. But if you want to get over to the other one, time is of the essence on that. So the quicker you get over there, the quicker you can prepare your explosive entry.
Okay.
So
okay. Well, since I can't be of any use here, then Benny's
Oh, you can certainly be of use here. It's just you're also of use over there too.
Yeah, because if we're able to explode those krill ships, that would be a perfect way to not only take out some Kalon that are on those ships, but also get a great distraction going on.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's start with Benny. So Chaz,
Yes.
you are in a spacesuit. It's weird having a humanoid form, but you do it, and then you step out of the airlock, and then find yourself floating in space.
Okay. Well, I have to get myself over to the Kalon ship.
Correct. So I'm gonna need you to give me.
The krill ship. Sorry, the krill ship.
I thought you were going to the other Union ship because that is the closest one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to some krill battleship that was.
Well, that's why I kept trying to clarify which one you were headed for, and I seemed like you guys were talking about the Union ship. So,
I mean, it would be easier for me to sabotage the Union ship with familiar tech.
for sure. But the krill ship would do a lot more damage, but it would be more opportunities for you to get seen.
Okay, then I'll go for the Union, the other Union ship.
All right. So I just need a stealth check out of you.
Okay, here. Come on. An unclean 20.
Barry just asked an interesting question, Chaz, before you move over. He says, "Could you hide yourself inside of a Kalon?" He was still
actually, yes, I could.
That's a good idea. He would still need atmosphere, though. That he would still need the spacesuit. So
Yeah.
but once you get inside the ship, maybe. All right. So Benny, you managed to avoid any Kalon happening to look your direction and reach the Squishy Boots the robot. Nice. And so you reach the ship, and there are and as far as like getting access to an external airlock, it takes a little fumbling with the panel, but you are able to get yourself in. So
okay.
This ship's going to have more decks. It's going to have 6 decks as opposed to, I'll say 8 decks actually, as opposed to the 4 on the Redenbacher. You know that the engineering is going to be near the aft of the ship, on the lower deck, bridge obviously up top. Is there a particular area that you want to enter?
I'll try to get as close to engineering as I can.
Okay, noted. Okay, so you cycle the airlock, you get in there, and as you're looking through the window, fortunately you're in an area where there are no Kalon moving through the corridors. So where are you going to ditch the spacesuit and jetpack?
I might as well leave them right in the airlock if I can.
All right. Okay, cool. In that case, you open the door and you ooze out into the passageway. So what are you trying to do first?
Well, I think the thing to do is to get to engineering.
Okay.
And see if I can. I'm wondering if I can be really vicious with this and find a way to take control of the ship. I mean, is this ship navigable at all? Can it move?
You're not going to know until you get to engineering.
Okay, then I'll head for engineering first.
Barry says you need to find the nearest vent.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So you're doing that. Give me an engineering skill check to try to assess how quickly you're able to get there.
Moi? Okay.
Yes. Yes, please.
15.
15. Okay. All right. Good. All right. So you're using that to navigate yourself through passageways and vents and Jeffrey's tubes and so forth internally. While that's happening, that's popping to the rest of the team. So where you guys are at, literally if you exit the bay you're in, you would simply step out, and directly down the corridor is going to be the engineering deck. So opening up. Let's see. What are the chances there's more Kalon out there? Okay, so according to you, what sensors you guys have access to, there are Kalon in the corridor performing repairs. There'll be another 3 of them, and your friend here will basically have to spend his entire effort trying to hide the fact that you're about to kill them, so that it's not noticed. So you guys won't have a lot of time to do that.
I draw my energy sword for silence.
Nice.
Is Benedict able to take on one while we take on the other 2? You said there was 3, right?
No, he's going to be focusing on making sure that you guys do this without the hive mind noticing what's happening. So
okay. Valdez should be able just to rip the head off of one of them.
That is also very possible. But we'll have to actually get into the fight first.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
Yes.
Is that D20?
Yep.
I'm horrible
Plus your agility bonus.
I got a 15 altogether.
15. Okay. Alex, what do you get?
20 total.
20. Okay. Mike.
Agility plus 3, 14 total.
14. Okay. And then Marks, what do you got?
I got 9.
Okay. That's okay. It's just like going first. Okay. Oh, actually, you're rolling off with the Kalon.
Do I need to roll again then?
Yeah. Roll again, please.
Okay, I got 16.
Just the result on the die. Sorry, what was that?
16.
16 on the dice. Okay, so that's going to actually put them ahead of you. All right. So you guys open up into the corridor. 3 Kalon immediately look at you guys. And Alex, you're going first.
Gonna do my blaster on the one in the middle.
Okay. Actually, let me see. Let me adjust my. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna stage a battle map.
Okay.
Yes. Also, Perek Pax has a great idea that I disagree with. I prefer to kill them all.
Yeah. But it's an interesting plan.
It's a great idea. It's just less death.
True. Well, who knows? Because we still have to get to engineering. There might be more death in engineering.
Yes.
I'm escorting these captives to engineering because we need them to do engineering stuff for us.
No, there's only one thing I respect about the Kalon, and that is that they too see themselves as above all other life.
That's
which
true.
I totally get.
You guys, in another situation, you guys would be best friends.
Yeah, both 2 teams of elitists hating everybody else.
Well, then you guys get the Caliban on your side. Caliban are the same way.
That's
They're
it.
They're the little red people.
They are
You've seen
tiny.
them. Yeah, they're usually they're littler. I mean, there's some
right.
tall ones, but they're little.
Okay.
Napoleon complex. And, yeah.
I got a picture, JP, if you want to post it.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let me
Say, should be
that.
there. There we go.
Do a little bit of a. Okay, I see it.
Thank you.
Thanks for
There we go.
happening.
So in order, so they only have 1 Kalon miniature, we're going to have the Master Chief and the 2 Iron Patriots be they'll stand in for the other Kalon. Anybody wants to see these photos, just go to the Cyber Symbiosis on Facebook and you'll find them under Orville Episode 8. So, all right, Alex, you were attacking the one in the middle, you said?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Total of 15.
That's going to hit him. Give me some
All right.
damage. Aves will be proud of your bravery.
Yes.
Yeah.
$31 points of damage.
Nice.
Mm.
All right. All right. Well, he takes that shot, and that does not kill him. You're dealing with a much tougher Kalon than you've been fighting in the past, and yeah, that one can take
Oh,
a few hits.
beefcake. Beef
Yep.
Kalon.
All right,
Beef
JP.
Kalon. That's
You're
how
up.
I
What you
like
need?
to eat them. Beef Kalon.
Beef Kalon.
So
Jerky.
So after fire, basically take position around the corner to basically help with a firefight.
Unfortunately, there's no around the corner really. You guys are in like a corridor.
Oh,
Like,
corridor. Gotcha.
Yeah. This is going to be a stand-up fight. All right, JP, go.
What am I rolling?
You're going to shoot one of these guys.
I'm ready. You see this?
Yeah.
Pointing
Noted.
right at that guy.
All right, so that's a proficient D20 roll. So D20 plus a D4 plus your agility. Time to shoot a fool.
Fingers are
You gonna
big.
attack the same one that Alex did, or go after one of the other ones?
Alex got a lot of damage off that other one, right?
Yes, he did.
Well, I want to pick a different one then,
Okay.
because I want to. I want to get as many ready to explode as I can.
You want to go after the one on the right or the one on the left?
Which one is closer?
It's about to you.
Yeah.
The one on the right would be closer.
Okay, let's go with the one on the right. I rolled altogether 21.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, better.
All right.
You just got hit, Kalon, on the right.
Yeah. Roll damage. Roll your 2d6 plus your agility bonus.
7 altogether.
7. Okay, good. All right. Noted. And then, all right, Mike.
Yes. So my energy sword is already drawn and whirring and humming, and I rush to the one that has not been attacked yet, and I say, "Avis would want your soul if you had one." As I
Well,
slice it.
all right, let me see.
So I guess I'm rolling a D20 and then a D4 plus 3.
You with the speed you have, you can reach the one that Alex attacked.
Fine. I don't
All
really
right.
care. I just want to slice something.
Okay, good. You bring out your sword. It ignites with a force field shaped like a blade, and you rush forward to attack.
Yes. So I D20 plus D4 plus 3.
Yes, I believe so. Well, let me. I believe that's correct. Because you gotta. Say I should have a thing there where it actually it breaks it down for you.
Yes. So
Yes.
total roll a dirty 19.
Okay, you hit. The guy tries to block, and you with his arms unsuccessfully. You slice into him. Give me some damage.
Ha! Weak and tiny.
Are you doing it two-handed?
Two-handed. That's correct.
That'd be a D12 then,
Excellent.
Roll some emotional damage.
with your not lightsaber.
Explode his rear.
Yeah.
No emotional damage here.
Yeah.
I've got a 12. Total. Wait, what? This is 1d12 plus 12. It is 12.
No, it should be
Yeah.
1d12 plus 3.
Oh, 15.
Nice.
Maximum damage. Avis compels you.
His rear is exploded.
Well, that does slice him open, and then there's a shower of sparks, and that particular Kalon goes down, and then the other Kalons take action. So one of them reaches into the wall, and then pulls out a power conduit and hits it to the floor, and electrifies the floor on you guys, and everybody is going to take. From that shot, the entire group takes 12 damage from a fully energized floor.
Kalons don't get shocked too.
No, they were insulated actually, But okay, so Mike, since you're wearing armor now, your character reduces that by 2 because your armor absorbs some of it. And same with Marks. You've got yourself some, I believe, DR versus. You got the medium battle armor, I think. So you should have. Let me double check the protection.
Heavy armor on.
Oh, I think you got medium.
Upgrade to heavy recently.
Oh, did you now? Okay. Well, if you think you got heavy, we're not going to make an issue out of it. So that protects you against 5
back
points
on
of
the
damage.
planet.
I thought it was medium, but it's fine. Yeah, if you got heavy armor, that would protect you against 5 points of damage from that shot.
Woof. Good.
Yeah.
Less dead.
Yeah. And then the other one does something in the wall, and all the lights turn off, and it goes completely black.
Ah, my planet was made in the darkness. I was born of the darkness, Kalon. You merely adopted it.
Very good. Oh yeah, but we forgot to put your night vision in there. Oops. Okay, fair enough. Yes. So yeah, Mike, your character is unaffected by the darkness, and there's actually would be a glow where your sword would be, anyways.
Yes.
All right, Marks.
Now I can't see him.
Well, you
Where's my helmet have anything?
I believe you guys would have. Well, actually, your helmet probably. Yeah, I believe your helmet does have night vision. Actually, let me double check that. If it's
And wouldn't his Selayan stature make him take a lot less damage?
Not necessarily. Not. I mean, he would be more. We happen to know they're just as vulnerable to heat as anybody. So I'm going to say they're just as vulnerable to electricity.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And there's actually that is a big cat. Holy damn. What's the helmet? Yeah, you are going to have night vision in your helmet. Mark.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Counter.
Yep.
Attack.
So
I'm gonna burst my rifle 3 rounds.
okay.
Sounds right.
Which one do you get attacked? One on the right and one on the left?
Which one was damage? Of those 2? Or both?
The one on the right got shot a little bit.
I will shoot that one.
All right, give me a strike roll, please.
Get him good.
Let's see here.
Yes. For Avis.
And 19.
19. Okay, that is going to be a hit. Give me some damage, please.
All the damage.
First. Oh, wow. Yeah. 66 plus 3.
Yeah.
6. 5. 12.
Hey, Chaz, check it out. You're not getting electrocuted.
Yeah,
27.
Awesome.
27.
27 damage?
Yep.
Nice.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. All right, cool. That guy, yeah, that hits him in the chest. Sparks fly, but he's looks like he's staggered, but he's still standing. All right, Alex, you're up.
All right.
So do you have a way to see in the dark?
Well, with the energy sword, how much illumination is it doing?
Very little. I mean, like it's illuminating right around him, so you can definitely see the Kalon that fell, but it's like just this little bubble of glow around him. You wouldn't really see the other 2 so easily. The main thing being that where Marks open fire, you know, I think the spot where he hit the guy, there probably would be like a slight red glow in the distance for a moment.
I made,
Okay,
that made a target for
shoot
you.
at.
that red glow, see about firing on that.
Okay. So then let me see. What is the okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to impose a small penalty of -2 since you don't have a defined silhouette.
Ooh, you in trouble.
Okay.
That's not so bad. What'd you get, Alex?
So total with the -2 makes it a 17 now.
You hit.
Okay.
Give me some damage.
Yes. Nice shot, Lieutenant Pirate.
Well, for Eva's sake.
Yeah.
20 points of damage.
All right, that is going to finish that guy off.
Boom, bitch!
Got him.
Exactly. All right, JP.
Yes.
So do you have the ability to see in the dark?
I don't remember seeing seeing in the dark.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Anyway.
I
don't think
just a regular dude.
I
So
just see through pheromones.
yeah, so you're basically getting that whole point of like there's that burst of flash and there's another flash from the weapons and you can kind of see like people illuminated briefly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't have
And the Kalon's eyes are illuminated, so I should be able to see that.
Oh, that is a good point. Okay, so you want to try to shoot at the guy on the left. Try to zoom at his red eyes.
Yeah, who's closest to going down?
It looks like the two of them have actually been taken down, so it's just the one left.
Well, that's the one I'm going for, coincidentally.
All right. So I'll have the same penalty since you're trying to navigate off of a smaller profile. There'll still be a -2 to strike.
Okay. And you got to remind me, what am I rolling? That's my worst thing.
You're rolling a d20 plus a d4 plus your agility bonus.
Okay. I got that. I can do that.
All right.
If I can pick this up. My fingers are so big. Okay.
Yeah, the d4s are fun.
All 25 altogether.
Nice. All right, cool. Give me roll 2d6 for damage.
Eight altogether.
8. Okay. With your agility bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Very good. All right, and then all right, Mike. There's still a Kalon standing. Do you want to rush over there and hit him with your sword again?
Hell yes.
Show no mercy. We fight for the glory of Avis.
That is exactly what I say.
Yeah, that was, I don't even know where that came from. I thought that was.
It came from Mike. Give me a strike roll, Mike.
Give you a what?
Strike roll, please.
Yes. So d20
Plus a d4.
13 plus a d4. So that's a total of 16 plus my modifier. That's a 19. Another dirty 19.
You are you are doing him dirty. Don't worry.
Whoa.
Okay, that's going to be a hit. Give me some damage.
d12 plus 1. Total of 6 damage as I swing it up into his genital infrastructure and lift through his body.
Very good. Do you say a d12 plus 1? It's actually a d12 plus 3.
Oh, so that's actually 8.
Yes.
Right. Even better. I saw a little as I move up through his body.
Nice.
I give the credit to Avis.
Yeah, there's his genital infrastructure.
All credit goes to Avis.
Yes. Okay. All right. So
His
now
inner structure is now his outer structure.
All right. So the Kalon goes to he extracts his tools and comes after you with a tool attack.
How is this soulless mind beast still alive?
That is a damn good question. What is your defense stat, Mike?
That is a damn good question.
I can look it up. Looks like you have a 16. Well, 17 if you have the helmet active. So your armor, he attacks you with arc welders and shit, but your armor takes the hit and is able to deflect it. So it would have been a pretty nasty
dents it, and it makes me angry.
Yes. All right, Marks.
Yes.
So unfortunately, your ally is in the way. You don't have a clear shot against that dude. You could, however, do a charge attack
through him.
Yeah, go straight through him. Yeah, shoot the hostage.
For
Yes, I will help him headbutt. No.
Yeah.
Okay, on.
You can do a charging attack if you want to.
Sure. You mean like a charge and hit him with unarmed? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't like they took charge attacks from 5e. So the way it would essentially work is you make a dash attack, and then you get one attack with your minor action when you connect, and so you'll do you do a d4 damage plus your strength bonus if you got it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to do heavy hitter, so you'll get to roll twice and take the higher amount.
Okay. So, well, I think it's 1d6.
Oh, for you? Okay, yeah. Well, then
Come on here.
do that. Yeah, well, it's a minimum of a D4, so you could still do like a more damage. It's a whole body check on the guy, and then I give you a +2 to strike, but you take a -2 to your defense if anybody attacks you afterwards. But he's the only guy left, so it's fine. So
Okay. So roll attack,
Yep.
and add my that with my +2. It's a 15. Is that enough?
15 is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Give me your unarmed attack. So roll D6 twice and take the higher amount.
All right. All right. So I got a 5 + 2, so 7.
7 damage. All right. 13. Okay. So yeah. So so Valdez comes up right from behind you, body checks that guy, and just deflects him into a wall, and he, just knocks him back several feet, and he slams into the wall.
I call that a reboot.
Yes.
Boom.
All right, Alex. So you've so there's a Kalon that got knocked back. You heard it, but you can't see him easily in the dark.
All right. With the scanner that we got,
Oh yeah, try to use the scanner to find it.
I'm gonna utilize, see if it has like flashlight mode, torch.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, the scanner could probably locate him. Give me an intellect check, real, if you're trying to bust it out in the middle of combat. If you want to do just scan for him. All right. We'll do that as your minor action.
All right, 22.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you bring up the scanner and you can definitely see it's homing in on exactly where he is. So you just put the scanner out, put your gun up, and then.
Okay, and then I use the point-click interface system of the gun.
There you go. All right, give me a strike roll, Alex.
All right, I got a total of a 10.
A 10. Well, the energy blast hits the wall next to the Kalon, and Alex is so embarrassed he leaves the chat.
Finally, you guys.
Wow.
We can start talking about him now.
Yeah. Okay, so the energy
Came out
blast
as a Union lieutenant, and now it's just his performance. It's just
Yeah.
not
So-
Union lieutenant level.
So an energy blast shoots out, hits the
Captain
wall.
Cat.
There's a burst of light, and you guys can see the Kalon there, and then the darkness returns. All right, JP,
Yes.
you're up.
What am I doing? Fighting?
Yeah, you're probably killing a Kalon.
All right, we still have the one Kalon has still not been taken down.
No.
Look,
Okay,
he's a
so-
very tough Kalon.
But he's got a
Very
huge
tough.
he's got a huge dent in his chest where Valdez's shoulder checked him.
Valdez, I admit that for a subhuman, sub-soulless subspecies, you are very strong.
That would be sub krill,
Oh.
technically.
Right.
Well, I want to.
Well,
explode
sub,
this
thank
guy's
you.
rear.
Very
Okay,
good.
so 19 altogether.
19. Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
Boom, hit, and then damage. Hold on. 7 altogether.
7. Okay. Oh, that exactly takes him down.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right. Okay, so you guys conclude the encounter, bust out the flashlights, and you can see up ahead is the entryway to the engineering deck.
I put away my sword and I draw my energy pistol for stealth.
Nice.
You're going to
Pistol right in the face.
use strong language.
Yes, I will use strong language on this Kalon.
And if that doesn't work, diplomacy.
Yeah.
I'll say,
All right.
how's everybody doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. Life's
Good.
going good.
All
Like
right.
hit point wise.
My hit
Like-
points have been acting up lately.
Well,
Yeah.
you-
All right.
And the older I get, the more these hit points hurt.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Every time I get up,
Well,
I
that being
feel
the
hit
case,
points in
then
my
I'll
knees.
use a medical pack on you.
I need a med pack.
All right, Alex, how many med packs do you have to hand around?
4.
Okay, everybody gets 1.
And how much
Yes.
would this help? Use it? How much
Are
would
we back to normal?
I believe it's a D10.
D10? Okay.
Ah, amazing.
So roll a D10 and recover that many hit points if you've lost any.
Ooh,
D10.
I got 80.
80 on a D10?
I think that's a D10.
Oh, I got. eight.
Okay. That would be an 8, JP.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5. It's 5 on both ends.
Yeah. Well, so some of them have a pair of zeros, so you can roll percentiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, man,
Yes,
do I not have it on me?
Jay Pulio
Oh,
swallowed
down
that
here.
med pack, and via his pheromones, he was able to heal everybody back up to
yeah.
up to full.
This
Yeah,
one has
all of
8.
Good
This
points.
one has 8 sides.
Yeah.
That's the one?
Nope. You want to roll the one with 10 sides. It looks kind of diamond-like.
Oh, that's the one I did roll.
Yeah. So you got 8 hit points back.
Well, it said
Yeah.
80, but yeah. But I guess there's a 0 from it, so 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
I read it upside down.
Yep.
As one does.
But I found all the rest of my dice. I was like, I have more dice than this.
Very
Than
good.
the other.
All right, we're gonna pivot back to CHAZ. So CHAZ, you
Yes.
are slithering your way through the corridors and vents and so forth, and you do find your way to engineering. And engineering is a very active place. So give me an engineering check just to assess the situation.
12.
12. Okay. All right. So based upon just like a cursory examination of what you've got, there are 5 Kalon in here actively going to work fixing things up. It looks like the ship is probably probably space worthy, but the engines are not currently powered up, and so you could re-energize them, but the number of Kalon in here would be a problem. So
They have to find me first.
that is true. Well, it's you hiding is not really the issue. The issue is that there's too many of them to also ignite the engines and then set the ship into some sort of like an aggressive mode. So you'd have to have a way to deal with the Kalons and seal engineering. But if you can seal engineering and get rid of them, you have the advantage.
Okay. Well, let's see if there's some way that I can like set off an alarm or set off an alarm or something that leads them to believe that they have to leave engineering and go somewhere else.
Okay. What sort of thing are you going to try to do?
Well, it's got to be something that would because I'm assuming these are the non-armed ones.
You're watching them go to work, and it looks like, from what you could tell, you've definitely seen 3 of them definitely have the tool head.
Okay, well, it's got to be. I've got to try and fake some sort of a huge error somewhere else.
Right.
That would really require that they get out of engineering, and deal with this other fire or whatever,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so that would be my first step.
Well, there's a short list of things that would cause that effect. One would be a problem with the fuel source. The other one would be a problem with, say, the torpedo stores, right? So it would have to be like kind of like a big thing that would require an all hands effort.
Okay, it doesn't even really have to be something actually wrong. I'm just trying to fake the effect at this point.
Right.
Send a false flag to get them all out of here.
Well, you can pretend the ship's
I might as well go for. I mean, I think the most dangerous thing would be a problem with the torpedo source, because if that goes Tango uniform, that could be massively bad.
Sure. Well, there's also the possibility of the ship being attacked. So
yeah, but it'd be pretty easy. Even if I faked that kind of an alarm, it'd be pretty easy for them to quickly tell that the ship really isn't under attack.
Correct. But yes, something like something wrong with the torpedoes would be much easier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to fake a massive torpedo emergency.
Okay. Okay then. So, what skill do you want to do? Do you want to use to accomplish this?
Let me see here. Well, I'm proficient with security.
Okay. All right. So give me a security check. So you would essentially slither over to a terminal, hack into it, and then reprogram it to fake a security alert. Was that a natural 20?
No, I wish, but still really good. It's a 24.
24. Okay. All right. Let me get some dice here. Marks, that is a huge cat you have. What kind of cat is that? Your cat is gigantic.
It's a huge
Not
cat.
the size it counts.
It also helps when you put it right there.
Yeah. All right.
She's like a Chorby. She's like a cross.
Okay.
That'd be yeah.
Okay. You said you had a 24?
Yep.
All right. All right. So that's 18 plus 20. Okay. All right. So the your alarm goes off, and then suddenly like the alert klaxons go off in engineering, and then the Kalon are going through the systems, and they are attempting to verify, and they're talking to each other in their language, their digital shit, and then you can definitely see from the body language. There's one of them that's clearly in charge. He's the first among many.
Yeah.
And he points to 3 of them, and then those 3 leave the engineering bay, and the 2 of them remain, and they're closely monitoring the display. It appears that one of them may not have been as convinced, and so they have not all of them left, but it does cut down your odds significantly.
Okay, so there's 2 left in here?
Yes.
Ooh, it's hard to take even one down of these guys.
Yeah, it's possible that leader guy may have seen through it, or wasn't completely convinced.
I've got a pulse grenade. If I toss the pulse grenade out to take out the other 2 Kalons, how much damage would it do to engineering?
It would probably utterly destroy whatever terminal they're using.
Oh, okay. I don't necessarily want to do that.
Well, there's lots of terminals. So, but what I can tell you right now is I just rolled for it. The 2 Kalon are not close enough together for that to take out both of them. You'd only be able to get one of them. But if you destroyed one, that would you might be able to take the other one in a stand-up fight.
Would he be able to rewire or whatever, rig the pulse grenade to become like an EMP or something like that?
No, but he could turn a gun into that. Well, he could also. There would be places in engineering where he could rig up an EMP pulse as well. He wouldn't necessarily have to wait for or waste a gun to do that. But,
yeah, I don't want because I can use my gun as a tool. So let's see how I can rig up an EMP within engineering.
Give me a jury rig.
Jury rig. Let's see. I do have that.
Okay. So yeah, you're running over to a power conduit, setting it to overload, and what do you got for your skill check?
What do I just roll a D20 and a
Well,
D4?
Yes. It well. So we're gonna call this. We'll base this one on intellect since you're trying to like smart it out.
Okay, let's see here. Intellect is okay.
Roll for smart out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 7 total.
7 total. Okay.
Yeah.
So you you're like, okay, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers, and you got the thing rigged up. You flip the switch, and there's this dimming of the lights and this distortion in the air, and then the Kalon don't go down, and then immediately they're focusing on like like it was over there kind of thing, and they're both closing in on your location, Benny.
Okay, I'm gonna ooze out of where I was.
Okay. And then let's see if
but they're both headed for my location now, or at least where I was.
Correct.
Okay. So when they get over there, this might be the time when they're close enough to use the pulse grenade.
Double boom.
They are approaching from different sides, but if you're trying to lure them both into the same area, that would be possible.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna. I mean, they don't know that I'm moving around. They just know where I was. So once they get close enough to where I was, that's when I'm gonna hit them with the pulse grenade.
So are you doing anything specifically to lure them over to that spot?
They're already going over there, right?
Right, but you're trying to get them to converge on the point where your grenade is going to be. Is there any additional activity you're doing to try to like seal the deal?
Okay, then maybe is there some way that I can just short circuit something, or grab an isolinear chip and toss it out onto the floor or something?
Yeah. So well, are you thinking of having like making it so that you have a burnt out conduit that's like still sparking or something to get their attention?
Something, yeah. Anything to get them in that one spot.
Give me an engineering check.
Oh man. 8.
8. Okay. One of them closes in on for sure. The other one is standing back and looking around, but you've definitely got one of them into your kill zone. You want to go for it?
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay. All right. Your grenade drops down, and then the thing's there. His eyes go wide. Were you sending one of the heavy grenades or one of the medium ones?
I don't know. All I have is just says pulse grenade in my equipment.
How many did you take?
I got one from somewhere. I have no idea where I got it from. I think
Okay,
did we get a bunch of them
episode.
at one point in time? We just split them up.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to back up because you guys just raided an entire cache of pulse grenades in the last episode, and I assumed you had grabbed some of them. So
yeah, we did. We said we split up the grenades like 2 each or something.
If Chaz is going on a mission, we're gonna have to just prioritize him getting a couple. So Chaz, we're gonna say that you have 2 of the heavy ones. Mark, so I think you're keeping the inventory on that.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I have down that we all got. I think we split like two light, 2 heavy. At least I have 2 light, 2 heavy.
Well, I know that Kratos took two light and 2 heavy.
I think that's what we all did, except for Dan or whatever.
Yeah. I think that they were 10
don't
each.
get nothing.
Yeah.
So okay, well then.
Okay, in that case, and I'm not going to screw around. I'm going to use the heavy.
Okay, so you can have 2 light and 2 heavy in your possession, Chaz.
Okay, then I'll use a heavy one.
All right. Well then, that is going to be, I believe, 66. Let me double check that. Equipment. Yeah, that's going to be 66 force damage.
2, 3.
Oh, yeah, not like that, but yeah.
Right. 6. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay, 6, 9, 13, 19 damage. Or sorry, no, 18 damage.
18 damage. All right. Okay.
No, 19 damage.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that we're gonna increase that a bit because you lured him into a trap point. So okay, so that that Kalon is knocked back on his like just flown back, lands, and he's scorched and throwing sparks. The other one, seeing this happen, comes rushing into C, but it's stays back a little bit, and you see he's got all of his tools out, like the aggressive ones ready to fight, and then is attempting to assess the situation. Chaz, where are you right now?
Well, I'm still kind of like hiding in a panel somewhere, or behind a.
All right, so he is going to scan. He's going to be scanning
the wood pile.
He's going to be scanning for you. I need you to give me a stealth check to see how well you're hiding in there.
Just pretend you're jelly.
Yeah.
Nope.
Pretend you're a power conduit.
Yeah.
You just gotta go die hard on
13.
these guys.
Yeah.
13. Okay. All right. So the Kalon rushes over, grabs a panel, rips it off the wall, and exposes you, and is staring you down. What are you gonna do?
Well, can I attach the other pulse grenade to him and
throw a pulse grenade down?
if I can't, then I'm gonna go full melee like I did on that one other Kalon, and I'm just gonna try and get inside his armor and screw with him.
Yeah, jellies can do that.
Yeah, as long as they don't get electrocuted in the process. Yeah, you want to throw a pulse grenade out on him and try to retreat, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, everyone gets electrocuted today. Yay.
Yeah.
So I'll
be in there.
I'm so mad at Benny for not getting electrocuted like the rest of us.
Wow.
All right. Okay, so you throw out and stick it to him with your engineering adhesive. All right, give me a strike roll, please.
Strike roll, okay.
Yes.
Do 14.
14. Okay, that is that just hits. So you go think, and then you're going to retreat. So I'm going to need to give you give me an agility saving throw to see if you can get away out of any range of threat.
Well, I'm 15.
15. Okay. Right. That is going to be just enough. All right, fantastic. Roll damage, please. And you just throw a heavy one out there?
Yep, that's 66, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
Benny.
6 and 9.
Take him down.
10, 11 and 5, 16.
16 damage. Okay. All right. So you slap it on. The grenade goes off, and he just gets blown back, and then just flies into a console somewhere and just trashes it, and then you retreat deeper into the ship. Are you going to come out and see if you got him, or just try to maneuver yourself to some of the locations?
I'm gonna stick a pseudopod out first
Okay.
to see if I got him, see what's going on.
Okay. So when you ooze out, you at the moment, the guy you just nailed, you can't see if he's alive or dead. But the first one you hit is stumbling to its feet. Looks like kind of like the Terminator after he got finally got a skeleton revealed, and he's stumbling forward, and he's coming for you. And he's got the torch out, and he's rushing over to get you.
Okay, can I get off a shot with my pulse wave? Pistol? Or is it, or do I have to get out of here again?
Well, no, he's going to get a chance to come hit you. And then you can do what you got to do.
Okay.
So strike roll here is going to be with okay. So his attack roll is actually going to be modified 20 to hit you. With that thing.
That'll hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
Damage. One of my shields up.
Yeah, so he hits you for 6 damage with the welder. So that's going to be fire damage. That's very painful. And then
Ow.
and now it's your turn, Benny. What do you want to do?
I am going to shoot at him with my particle wave weapon.
Okay.
And hold on, I just need to. Oh, come on, you. I know. There's a lot of stuff I can do with this.
Yes, but
Yes.
sometimes you just gotta.
Particle wave pistol.
Sometimes you just gotta shoot.
Shoot him right in the rear.
Yes. Explode him from his rear.
Yeah, make it hurt.
Yeah, there's all these. You're thinking about what your allies would say right now, and it's not flattering towards the enemy.
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
All right.
Can he also activate the Kalon's pain receptors before he does it? Because it'll hurt more.
Yes. Yeah. He hits that remote control he couldn't possibly have and causes him to feel pain. Okay, so Chaz.
Yep.
So because you get so close, he's going to throw one of his hands out to try to block your shot. So it's going to take away your proficiency die for that attack.
Okay.
Because you're shooting into melee.
18.
That still hits, huh? Okay, you nail him
yeah.
successfully. Give me some damage.
Give him some damage.
Okay, that's 8 points.
Okay, you successfully blow open his abdomen and he goes down. And then the other one is getting up and he detaches his head, and his head comes at you with the welder tool.
Huh.
Okay.
Do
I get another attack or no?
No, you don't. He's gonna get his attack.
Yeah, don't
okay.
get ahead of yourself, Benny.
Okay, so that is going to be an 18 to strike.
That will hit.
All right, that's going to nail you for 4 damage. So, what are you going to do, Benny?
Well,
Damage him
if
back.
as soon as I can get another attack, I'm gonna attack the head.
Now is that time?
And you said that's 4 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
How you doing there?
Well, let's see. I'm at about 17 hit points. I'm just about at half.
All right. Well, keep firing, assholes. Go for it, Benny. You got this crazy spider monster up in your face.
Okay, now, do I take my proficiency die off on this one as well?
No, you don't.
Okay.
He's not attacking you with arms.
19.
19. That's going to hit. Give me some damage.
Stupid Kalon head.
Yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. You shoot the head. The head is still doing okay, but you blew off like one of the appendages. A little drill thing just skitters across the floor, and then it tries to go at you with the with the welder again. That's not going to hit you.
Okay.
I said across her nose, not up it. I love it. Go for it, Chaz.
That's a 12.
12 to hit.
Yep.
That will not hit.
No.
Yeah, exactly. He comes at you again. I fumbled.
Okay. Well.
So somehow you whipped him around. He's going facing the wrong way, Chaz. So I'm going to give you advantage on this attack, says he fumbled. So you can roll twice and take the higher.
Okay. Ooh,
He's gonna get
23.
That's a hit.
Benny.
Give me some damage.
Hey, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. All right. So that head, we're actually going to mark that off because since rolled the fumble, we'll say that was because you were like 1 point under, so we'll say that manages to disable the head's floating system, and it falls and crashes to the ground, and then you have easily dispatch it, and then you see the body get up, and would you like to finish off the body with a grenade?
Yeah, all I have is the not the heavy, the medium or whatever it is.
Standard. All right. Well, then roll a grenade over. Give me a strike roll for the grenade.
It's gonna explode.
21.
21. That will hit. Roll damage.
How many d6?
46.
46.
So yeah. So the headless body comes over to comes to get you, and then
12.
And then it explodes. Okay.
Yes.
So one more Kalon down. Chaz, you're gonna have to seal off engineering now.
Okay. What do I roll for that?
Give me an engineering check just to see how good a job you do sealing it off.
14.
14. Okay. All right. We'll note that here. All right. So, cutting back to you guys.
Benny, the one-man army.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Yeah.
James
Remember
Benny
when that
Bond.
Kalon head exploded? That was awesome.
All right, guys. So the four of you are right outside engineering on board the Redenbacher. All you have to do is open up the panel or open up the door, and you go right on in, and you deal with whatever's in there.
All right.
All right.
Let's get our
And
guns drawn and
My
All
gun is drawn, and we're not able to scan or anything.
You can. I'm just waiting to see if anybody wants to do that.
oh,
I would like to scan to see if we can detect what's waiting for us.
Okay. So Alex, you have the proficiency with sensors. So if you want to access the ship sensors and determine what's in there.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be a proficient intellect check.
What's that?
Proficient intellect check.
So total of 18.
All right. So Cheshire busts out his comm scanner and projects a holographic image that shows what's in engineering. You guys are seeing 3 Kalon in there right now that he's detecting. And then it's also detecting 3 more in close proximity that could easily close in and provide reinforcements. So
I say we throw a crouton in there and just see how it goes.
it's your time, Crouton. Load up with all your grenades. And
Here's everyone give your grenades to crouton.
Yeah, and then
Are they near any of the consoles?
Yeah.
Can we
I would
blow up
like having
engineering? Is
croutons
that
on
a
my
good
salad.
idea?
Hold on, Alex.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
asking if you can mirror a console.
No, are they near a console?
Let's find out. Actually, fortunately, no, or unfortunately, depends what your plan was.
Wait, so they're not near a console?
They're not. They're currently they're actively engaged in repairs in different areas. Like what but they're not working with engineering consoles directly.
All right, perfect. None of them are near each other, though, is the problem, right?
No, they're all doing separate things. So it would be you guys would have to move quickly.
So I'll say to everybody let's do a sweep and basically pick off one as we open. We basically pick off one and then go to the next one and destroy them one right after another.
Okay. Is somebody going to go for a console and try to lock down engineering?
Well, I'm the engineer, so I probably have to do it.
All right.
So I'll make sure to cover you, Jay Pulio.
And just to make sure, we can't just throw Dan in there and just have him distract him.
yeah,
Dan's
sorry.
back at the ship because he's a loser.
Yeah,
Well,
Dan.
I can make one call.
Well,
Get him
you
right
guys
over.
you guys never gave him a gun.
Oh, I don't
There's
need
a
him to have
reason.
gun.
He needs to dance.
Yeah.
Dance for the
And-
Kalon.
And we didn't establish this, but Pilquist will be guarding the ship to make sure Dan doesn't panic and take off with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you need me to do? I'm gonna. What am I doing? Am I securing?
Okay.
So,
First
so
thing,
you're going up to one of the engineering consoles,
Mhm.
and I'm going to be covering you. while we go on in.
Okay. And I'll be beeping and booping when I get there.
Yep. I'm going to need you guys to each give me an initiative roll as well.
So I would like the two of you to basically focus and destroy the three of them, and I'll support fire.
Yes,
the two the two soldiers are taking point. All right, everybody, give me initiative, please.
Is that D20 and
yes,
just the D20?
Plus your agility bonus, JP.
Okay.
14.
7.
Okay.
Oh, I got that eyeball thing.
Eyeball thing?
No, natural
0
on my die. It has that eyeball.
You got a natural 20.
Ooh,
nice.
You want
He
some
was
agility
ready.
on top of that?
Alex?
Add 2.
Well, it's a natural 20. Natural 20 is perfect. Alex, what'd you get?
Perfect.
20 plus 4.
24. Okay. A natural 20?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Cool.
you
fine,
guys were
we'll have-
super ready.
Alex,
See,
you go
this
first.
is the part of believing in Avis.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mike, what did you get, Mike?
Listen, I'm the only true believer in Avis, and I got a 7, so the system is rigged.
There he
All right.
is.
Oh yeah.
There's Crouton.
Ah,
Yep. That's
Crusty.
AI doing what AI should be doing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Alex, because we rolled a natural 20, I'm going to just automatically declare that you guys get a surprise round. So, you and JP can rush in, take action before anybody else can respond, and then we begin the initiative proper, right? So, oh, and by the way, Mike, the eyeball thing is I backed to Kickstarter, and I got these dice that have I'll put a picture in the thing here, but they have eyeballs embedded in the die.
ooh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, and
Kind of see there's an eyeball in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are really
Fine.
cool, and it took so long, in fact, for this Kickstarter to be honored that a competing product beat them to market. So
It's the die of Sauron.
yeah, it's a little frustrating,
Wow.
but so
Yeah,
the
it
eyeball is the natural 20. Let me actually redo
That is
that picture.
really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that picture. Hold on, discard. That's not good. Try that again. Yeah, they are really cool.
Mhm.
Oh, that is so much better. Okay, cool. There it is. And upload. All right, there you go. That's what JP's die looks like. If you want to share that picture, I just uploaded JP.
I shall find it.
Yeah. All right. So, Alex, so you and JP would be able to reach an engineering console before anybody could possibly react, or maybe attack. Well, I mean, probably securing the room is probably a more important thing, but this could also give you guys a chance to take down a Kalon early as well.
So initially, the big thing is I'm going to stay with Jay Polio to make sure that he gets to the console first before any other action that I do.
All right, cool. Yep, there it is. That's what those suckers look like. They're pretty cool. All right, so since you guys have the surprise round, that's essentially just gets you guys there. So the two of you rush through. The Kalon don't have a chance to respond, and JP, give me a proficient agility check if you would.
Okay,
I'd like to also issue an order.
Yeah. Oh,
to
okay.
give him a bonus.
Nice. Add that's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Add a D4 to that.
Okay, D20 and a 4.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
add 2D4 to it.
Oh. Let me grab another one. So I'd like to make it all together.
You can do that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hold on. Don't want to drop anything on the floor because then I have to pick up something. And I'm not in that stage of my life. Okay. Oh, God.
What'd you get?
4, 5, 6, 7. 8 plus 2 for agility?
Yeah. 10 plus
10.
plus 2. And then the 2D4?
Yeah, all together it's 10.
And that's with the D20 as well?
Yep. I got low stuff going on.
All right.
This
so
big rush into the room.
You guys can tell that JP ran into some sort of that there was a problem. So we're gonna have to try again.
Oh, no.
All right, back to the start of the round. All right, so Alex, you're there guarding J. Pulio. You know the room's not secure. So you can see the three Kalon around the room, and they are now suddenly reacting to your presence. And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hold for the next player character to basically whoever comes in.
Yeah.
When they're going to fire, I'm going to ready my action so that I'm firing with them.
Okay. All right, good. JP, you want to try to do that again?
Sure. Here we go.
All right.
Be good to me.
So well, the extra D4 is not applying this time. It's just going to be a standard D4.
Okay.
Just a D20 plus a D4 plus 2.
Okay.
What do you got?
Altogether, 23.
That's much better. Okay.
A little bit.
All right. Good. Okay. So you've initiated the sealing down, the lockdown protocol. All right, Marks, you're up.
All right, first one we said we're going to shoot, I'm going to shoot it.
All right.
First.
Charge another one.
Yep.
All right. Do it.
Ooh.
And
Found
then
it. Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, in that case, we're just going to mark one of them off the board. That's going to be enough damage.
Woody,
Yes.
because I said that I'm going to shoot because I ready
Yeah.
my action.
Yeah, except he absolutely annihilated it with one hit.
Okay,
So
then I'm shooting the next one.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to,
As we
All right.
talked about right before this, which one's
yeah,
down the
yeah,
list.
exactly. Yeah, if you want to wait for Kratos, you can.
Shooting the next one, so that way
Okay.
Kratos can have the last
you're-
one to himself.
All right. Very good. Okay. Open fire, Alex.
Captain Pirate.
Yeah.
Got a total of 19.
19 hit. Okay. You hit. Give me some damage.
$21.
21. Okay, that's gonna do some damage. Okay, and then Mike.
I
You wanna
walk
move
in.
Yeah, and open fire one of them with your rifle.
Yes. So
All right.
15 plus 6 is a dirty 21.
That's gonna hit. Give me the roll damage if you would.
And I tell him, the power of Avis compels you
To die.
to die.
Yeah. Okay, do it.
4d8 plus 3. Okay, so just with a single shot from diplomacy,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
does 18 diplomacy.
Diplomatic damage.
Yes,
noted.
18 diplomatic damage.
All right,
Diplomatic language.
You nail him. He doesn't go down, but you have another shot at it. Okay, so all right, so the one that Alex attacked closes in on the two of you guys. Let's see. Alex, are you even or odd?
Odd.
Okay.
Yes,
Alex-
he is.
Yes. Yeah. Very strange. It attacks you, Alex. With its construction tools. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, your force field deflects the welder, and but it's right up in your guys' business right now, so it's at melee range. And then Mike, you get the same thing. One of them moves in to try to attack you with. Oh God, there's nobody that hits with that. I rolled a 5 on the dice plus bonuses. So yeah, so you've got one up in your face.
I
But
block it out of the way with my rifle.
exactly, yeah,
How's
it does
that
not
for
manage to hit.
negotiation?
Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay, back to the top, Alex.
All right. I'm going to deck it
Okay.
with my Evil Dead hand.
Okay.
Yes. It's not the hand of Avis, but it'll do.
Right.
Yes. Well, yeah, one of his hands has a gauntlet on it because he had to cover up his damage to his cybernetic hand.
15.
15 damage. Okay, 15 to hit.
Or 15 to hit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You managed to hit it.
And then I go groovy.
Yeah. We'll make that a
On the
D4. It'll be a D4 because it's a bigger, heavier.
I kind of figured.
Yeah.
So that makes it a 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So JP.
Yeah.
So the thing is currently engaged with Cheshire. So you can but if you want to like step back and shoot, you risk getting an attack of opportunity. So what do you want to do?
So if I go back, if I get back a little bit, you're saying somebody can attack me?
Well, if you attack him at close range, he has a chance to interfere with your attack. If you step back to get a better shot, he has a chance of hitting you.
Well, I don't want and I'm attacking first.
Yes. Well,
I don't want my attack. I don't want a close-up attack to be foiled in any way, so I want to step back a little bit.
Okay. Well, hey, you can probably take it. All right. So
yeah, it's a risk either way.
One of his appendages pops off. The drill bit comes after you, and does a 14 hit you? No, because you had a 15 defense. If we did the math right, so
there you go. Yeah.
So you're fine. Open fire.
Here I go. 20 and a 4.
Yes.
Nice. Altogether 20.
Okay, you hit. Give me 2d6 plus agility.
14 altogether.
14. Okay, that's gonna knock that guy off the board, and then Marks. Mike is currently fighting a Kalon in hand-to-hand combat. You're not going to be able to shoot him easily without risking hitting Mike as well, or Kratos actually.
True.
Okay, I'll go hand to hand too.
All right.
I'll try to come up from behind it and.
Well, your hand-to-hand is a lot better than most of ours because you're super strong.
Yeah. Do you want to try to grapple him and hold him there, or do you want?
That's what I think. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab and hold him there. So
okay.
Or you just rip his head off with your pinkies.
I mean, I could try.
All right, give me a give me a strength check if you would.
Kratos.
Is that like my strength bonus to on top of a 20, or is there any other bonus?
Well, you guys are comparable, so we'll just make it your strength. Yeah, just your strength bonus on top of a 20.
Or do I? Never mind.
I'm going to give you opportunity though because you're a little stronger than a Kalon, so you'll have so you can add a D4 to that.
Okay, well, I rolled pretty good, so we add D4 to it. I rolled a 19 plus 2, 11.
All right, good. So you do a little better. You grab and you're like holding his arms back and holding him into a vulnerable position.
Can be like creaking his joints.
Yeah. You're hearing those straining against it, and then all right, Mike, you've got a shot at his chest where he's vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm worried that my powerful rifle will punch through his chest and hurt the strong men behind him.
Just stick it up his chin or something.
Yeah, I stare into his whatever electronic eyes as I carefully place the muzzle just under his face.
Yeah,
and I say, "Tell Avis I said hi."
All right. Well, there's only one result that can fail, so just give me a strike roll just for,
Don't roll one, right?
Yeah. Well, I can't say it. I'm forbidden, but yes.
So we've got a 1. Sorry, a 10. A 10.
Okay. Nice.
Plus
okay. Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Good. Yeah. Saying you had a 1 is not what Marks wanted to hear. I blew the wrong head off. Is that bad?
Don't put the barrel here.
All right. Yeah. So that
which head is it?
Okay. So we're gonna say that completely annihilates the head, right? But that doesn't necessarily take down the Kalon because the body can act independently of the head. So, all right. But well, no, don't worry for damage. A shot like that would just destroy it. Like it would destroy all the tools, right? So there's you're not going to have to worry about Marks, you're not going to get like a welder in your face now.
That's good.
Oh, I could, from Orville lore, say that maybe the body doesn't act independently for very long, because when Isaac ripped the head off of that one, it totally annihilated it.
I am going to say that they make certain decisions in the interest of dramatic effect, as Star Trek does, but that doesn't necessarily follow their own lore. Because we know for a fact that the Kaelon intelligence is not stored in the head. So
can we say that now that his head is gone, that the open part is very very sensitive to being attacked?
I would agree with that. I would say that is definitely how it would work. I would also say that Isaac might have known something about disabling a Kaelon that we don't.
Valid. I thought
that's true.
Julio was going
you
to
gotta twist it clockwise, not counterclockwise.
Yeah. True. So maybe now you can just throw a bunch of quarters down the hole and just mess
okay.
up
Hold on, Mike.
Gears.
Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought Jay Pulio was going to say the opening is very sensual, and I was worried about where he was going with that.
No, not with the Kaelon.
Well,
if it was somebody else, another race of people on the show, but not the Kaelon.
Well, let's just say one of our audience members might have tried to piss down the hole one time.
That's true.
Wow.
All right.
That would mess with their electronics.
Yeah.
Marks, the Kaelon is trying to break free. Give me another grapple check.
Okay.
I have a 19.
I have well, I have a 17 plus my strength.
That's going to be enough. Yeah. Oh, 19. Okay.
Yeah.
With the D4.
Oh no, I didn't do a D4.
Yeah,
so
because
it'll be more.
You're a little stronger.
20.
Okay, so you're holding him there, but it's giving you some fight. All right, so JP, you've managed to lock down the room, and then you're accessing the engineering console, and you have control of the engines. The ship is fully functional. There's like 20% of its systems are still being repaired, but like nothing that's critical to what you guys are going to do. You know, it's like there might not be full lights in the other thing, and they didn't bother to fix the lunchroom. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know, like I know it's gonna piss you guys off, but there's no the lights are off in the bar. So
no.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I know that place very well. I don't need lights.
But you do have control of the ship. So is there anything that you want to do with what you have right now?
Well, we're still in peril from this Kaelon, right? It's not.
That's true,
down
but you
yet.
have two very intimidating gentlemen that are dealing with it.
Yeah, we got this.
Yes,
so what do I want to do with control of the ship? Do I want to use the ship to destroy that other ship that Benny was on?
Well,
is Benny off the ship yet?
Benny's dealing with that.
No.
I mean, like
what about Benny?
Right,
it's still an active situation.
Yeah, but it is, and you don't know what's going on with Benny, unfortunately, and you don't really have a way to know that. But you can access any system of the ship right now. You don't necessarily have to go suicide, boom, kill everything. But like, it is a point where you can access ship sensors. You can do, you can do you can do anything that the ship can do right now because you have total control. So it's potentially a good time to get some information.
Well, I probably need to go over to that dark bar and just think about it for a little bit.
Maybe. But unfortunately, you guys are safely sealed inside of engineering. You could determine how many Kaelon are on board the ship.
Yeah, let's figure out how many. Let's do a complete sweep and find out what's going on with the ship. How many Kaelon are aboard?
Okay.
Where are they at?
All right. Well, right now, the number of Kaelon you're detecting on board the ship are 42.
That's a lot of dice rolls.
That is a lot of dice rolls.
Yeah. Is there any way I can take them out using the control of the ship that I have?
Well,
do you have the ability to make a wide EMP? Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I was going to go to the EMP route.
You guys could do that. Creating an EMP burst would work. It's not something that you could do it instantly. It would probably take you about a minute to set it up.
Well, and I imagine the big thing is like making sure that the Benedict is at least protected.
Well, right now he's inside of engineering with you guys. Let's just say he moves over to finish off that Kaelon to help you guys. And at this point, it doesn't matter. Like, it's no longer a secret. So yeah, he just hits his tools in. He goes, and it takes the guy down.
Would he be safe if he was aboard the captain's yacht?
Yes, but you guys at this point you won't be able to get back to the captain's yacht because
Anytime soon.
yeah,
They know we're in engineering.
yeah. But you could try to rig up a Faraday cage for him. There is going to be a safe point in engineering that you could put him. Like there are, there's insulated conduits and stuff.
Because I need a minute to set up the EMP. So would somebody else need to do that at the same time that I'm setting up the EMP?
So I'll see about doing that.
Okay. All right. So you guys take him to like basically a sealed section of conduit where it would be insulated. And then and you're priming for the EMP burst, JP. So give me an engineering check. We'll base it on intellect.
What do I roll for that?
Just whatever your intellect bonus is, plus a D20, plus a D4.
Okay. I never know if the 4 needs to be there or not.
Anytime it's proficient, you use the D4.
Okay.
I also pick up the head of the downed Kalon and I say, "Where's Benny?"
We got 2 Bennies now.
He does not know.
13, 14, 15,
Damn it.
17, 19 altogether.
19. Okay. EMP.
Vroom, vroom. That's the sound it's going to make.
All right. Let me just roll here. All right. Okay. So the EMP is getting ready to burst, and then we have the dramatic closing in on you, and then Alex gives the order, and then you hit the button, and this energy wave bursts through the ship, and then you just see the Kalon life signs just tick off the scanners. Ding 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 ding.
Nice. And right before I hit the button, I went, "I'm here, Amanda." Boom, and then I hit it, and that's my Orville one-liner for
Amanda tapping. Wow.
Yeah, right before Charlie Burke hit the button to destroy the planet or whatever. Yeah. She knew she was gonna die in that explosion. She said, "I'm here, Amanda." Her friend that died because of the Kalon.
I would yell "Happy Arbor Day" myself.
I would say you got wood.
Yeah. All right, Chaz.
That is better.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chaz, you are in you got yourself locked down engineering. So you're feeling pretty good about it, but is there anything you want to do?
Well, can remind me again? Can the ship move? Is it navigable?
Let's see. So it is navigable, but you would have to fire up the engines.
Okay.
So
what I was thinking is I was wondering if I could take this ship and get it moving, set it on an intercept course with the Starforge, and have the engines overload and self-destruct when it hits the Starforge.
Okay, so you want to basically have the engines firing up. Wait a minute. Are you going to go for the are you going to go for like a proper ignition or a rushed ignition? Because as we know from Star Trek, a cold attempting to create a matter-antimatter reaction cold is not a safe thing to do.
I know, but if I go for the regular route, it's going to take what, a half an hour?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to wing it.
Okay. All right. So here's the question: does Benny escape?
He's gonna definitely try to. He's gonna try to time this in such a way that he can ooze back into the airlock and get himself suited up and get out of there.
Okay, so give me one more engineering check for if we're basically setting up all this stuff.
My dice went everywhere.
Exciting music happening here.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just happy I took down 42 Kalon.
Yeah,
that's the meaning of life.
Yeah.
Boy, if I take the dice as they fell without getting into my dice thing, I got like a 21.
I will take the 21. All right. So you guys see the ship. Actually, wait, Benny, what are you going to try to do specifically to get away? Are you going for an airlock and try to get back into your suit, or are you going to try something else?
Well, what else could I do? Unless I can get to an escape pod or something like that faster.
Escape pod probably would be faster, actually.
Okay. Yep.
All right, let me see. You gonna go for port or starboard?
The closest one. What do you mean port? It's
They
going to
would
be
be
whatever's
equal.
closest.
Well,
What?
port or starboard would be equal.
Okay, I'll go for port.
Okay, lucky because you found a remaining escape pod when you do that. All right, so guys, you guys watch on the sensors as the thrusters ignite on the other ship, and it just starts flying towards the star mine at its best possible speed. And as it's doing that, you guys are detecting a dangerous reaction within the engines, and when it impacts, it explodes against the thing, and just
No.
tears open large sections of the star mine, and energy is oozing out, and it's causing the energy wave coming out of it to get very unstable. Unfortunately, it does not blow up the whole thing, but it is causing it. It looks like it's probably losing its orbital stability, and since it's not clear if Benny made it out okay, we're going to have that be our zinger cliffhanger at that ending.
Well,
Benny.
the star mine is orbiting the star, right? Not
Well,
the planet.
It's not so much orbiting as it's holding. Yeah, it's holding a position above the star and like sucking up material from it. But that is severely damaging. You inflicted some severe damage to it. Not enough to destroy it, but enough to create a massive instability in what it's doing. That would demand a lot of attention from the Kalon to prevent that from producing increasing problems. But
Catastrophic failure.
Yeah, catastrophic failure. We're going to resolve that at our next episode.
Can the camera sweep up to my face and I go, fire?
Yes.
And the ship is on fire.
Yes, there it is. All right. So yeah, so we're gonna have our thrilling conclusion in January. Sometime after New Year's, we'll get that scheduled, and we'll find out what happens. So, all right.
And,
So
and just real quick, over on our side, where
Yeah.
people are still alive that we know of, we're all just chill hanging out, and there's no more Kalon trying to take us down, and we got full control of the ship. We're cool now,
yeah,
right? But
Well-
now we're all crying, probably,
yeah.
because we just saw what happened over there on
That
Benny's
poor
ship.
gooey bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
son of a gun.
Oh, hey, Pyrex thinks that the ship that responds should be called the Blue Harvest. I think so. I think
That's a nice name.
That is
Blue
very good. Yeah,
Harvest.
I was going to
Wanna
call
write
it the
that
Right
down?
Flyer, but so we got to have the Orville,
You
the
guys
Red
don't remember
Bucker,
what
the
Blue
Right
Harvest
Flyer.
is?
Blue
That's
Harvest.
Star Wars, isn't it?
Yeah, it was the code name for episode 4 when they were filming it.
They should have named it something else.
Yeah. Well, it was the code name, so people wouldn't necessarily know what the movie was actually called when they were making it.
Let's just call it the Blue Balls.
Well, that could be.
Balls.
All right, so we're gonna leave it off right there. Mike, thanks for coming.
Yes,
thanks for
absolutely.
having me.
It's
Yeah,
nice
so-
having a Kratos walking
Yeah.
around, Kratoing around.
So Mike is an actor we've
Had a
known
blast.
for a few years. He likes to act in horror movies. There are other types of films out there, by the way, Mike. You could.
What? What? No.
Speaking of horror movies, I just saw Smile 2. I loved it. I love the Smile
Did it make you
universe.
smile?
Yeah, but with my mouth open.
Yeah.
I was like, because that Smile universe, it just gets so creepy.
Yeah, it looks creepy.
So,
Yeah.
so we have some links in the chat to some of your films. Would you like to talk about them?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, if I may, that's
Yeah,
very
please.
cool.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Go
please.
ahead.
Okay, so in there I believe we have Regicide, which is and I mean the reason I do horror movies is because I do a lot of low budget indie films, and there's a market for low budget indie horror. So if you're making a movie on an indie budget, horror is a marketable choice. So that's what that's how the cookie crumbles. But Regicide is a really nice sort of a sci-fi thriller where there's aliens in a remote place, and a dysfunctional couple and their friends have to try to deal with it. Then we have the Hyperborean, which is also sci-fi, but it's a sci-fi horror comedy. and it's kind of like the family from Succession, but if they made their money through whiskey instead of the news. And an ice mummy that wakes up in a barrel of whiskey. So that one's really fun.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And I've had a great time with that one because I got to play a character that like really starts out one way and then really has some changes that really goes through some personal changes through the film. So that was very cool.
Yeah.
And the other one in there is Snow Blinded, which is this wild, it's like a psychological thriller puzzle film, but with moments of extreme body horror about a guy played by me who takes his best friend skiing in the snowy woods. And then there's like this memories or ghosts or something from his past in the forest that's just dragging him into more and more violent madness until it's just balls to the wall craziness. And I mean that literally. Trigger warning, there is full frontal nudity in the film. It was very cold.
Yeah,
Naked in the winter.
You're filming that in the winter too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The director, you know, kind of a nutty guy. I mean, first of all, he told me when he was finished editing the movie that he spent more time looking at my genitals than his own. And then he like
knows.
That's what editing is, really.
Yeah, just staring at the same thing for a long time.
Yeah. And there's this one shot where just like my character is like walking on this death march naked, wearing only ski boots. And there was a log in my path covered in snow. So I stepped over it. And of course, I'm in character. So I show zero signs in my performance that as I stepped over the log, it was exactly the right height that my balls dragged through the snow on the log.
No.
But the director actually took the shot and punched and zoomed it in so small that you can actually watch my nuts dragging through the snow on the log.
One horse open sleigh.
He sent that to me, and I was like, "Yep."
So you teabagged a log.
Yes, aggressively.
There's a lot of ways to interpret that phrase.
I don't know that I want to see that in a movie.
I mean, you really have to like punch it in and slow it down to actually catch that. But
if you do want to see it, the link is in the description of this video right down there. You can click on it and check it out of all those movies.
Yeah, the other ones don't have my balls.
Okay, good.
Rightly or wrongly. No nudity in the other ones.
Well, maybe that scenario will come up in the next episode of the Orville RPG.
Yeah, maybe.
Kratos walking naked through the snow. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You never know. I imagine Kratos finally getting back to his people at some point, and they're like, Kratos. He's like, no, and the humans, to the humans, I'm a warrior known as Crouton.
Yeah.
They have named me their
great
highest
honor.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, that was another fun episode. You never know where we're gonna end up. I think Woody likes to think he knows where we're gonna end up.
No, I don't actually. No. That's
what's good. We end up in certain places.
Well, I mean, like from a GM's perspective, you don't know, and that's what's great. Like you don't know how it's going to end. You certainly have ideas, and sometimes you get it there, and sometimes you don't. But it's also how they get there is also unknown, and there's a lot of voices that have a say in what happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad that we have so many voices. Then when we first started, it was just a few of us, and now we've always had a couple of guests. Yeah. So you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Hey, you should reach out to PJ. He might have recovered enough that he could be our guest in the final episode.
Oh, it'd be nice to have the final episode have some extra special guest stars.
Yes.
I was going to ask Seth if he wanted to join. We'll see how that goes.
Do that instead. Yeah, please do that instead.
Yeah. Oh, I've already done it. He said no.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, just kidding. He didn't say anything. I didn't do it.
Okay. Well, do it.
I know what I'm allowed to ask and what I'm not allowed to ask.
All right.
Pirate. He come on as like an admiral or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, we already got Avis here. I mean, that was that was hard enough to get him to show up.
Yeah, totally.
No, but
all right. Well,
anybody else have anything they want to plug or talk about before we before we end this jamboree?
Not yet. Alex and I don't have any shows right now because we're in like our holiday slow period. And I'm working on. Well, I actually do have something. So I've relaunched my Patreon, but I don't necessarily want to compete with yours. So, you know, but
well, you can always post it somewhere and tag me, and then I can share it and repost it somewhere.
That is fair. Yeah, because we're here helping you build your Patreon, JP. So,
well, you could still we could still put it in the link below.
Well,
I don't mind.
That is true. Yeah, I'll send you a link to it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because what I'm doing with it is we've my wife, of course, has all the great ideas. She's like, you should put more RPG stuff on it. It's like, okay. So what we're doing is we're basically relaunching it as monthly content to expand the role playing game. So there'll be new character classes, new character creation options, new races, whatever we come up with. There'll be an adventure every month. As soon as we start getting backers at a high enough level to post adventures, I'll add new episodes of that. And so yeah, we only just relaunched that in like the last few weeks. So it was, just want to get the word out. But if anybody's supporting the would like to play this role-playing game, my Cyber Symbiosis game, there'll be new content being released there every month.
Yeah, and Patreon lets you post videos and stuff, so it's cool in that way.
Yeah. So,
what else is going on, everybody?
Marks, you got some new stuff, right?
Yeah, over at Cabot Crossing on YouTube, we got new shows, including Art of the Game with Woody.
Do
GM game mastering tips.
Yes,
me, Woody and Greg on that, and it's a weekly show. And then we got some other shows too. Genre plays, actual play. If you like role playing game stuff, there's tons of stuff there.
Yeah,
and I got some anthologies coming out really soon, so I'm finishing them up right now.
Creators creating. That's what I like to hear. And Mark's links are also in the description below. All of our links are in the description below. There's things to click on down there. And Alex, CHAZ, what do you guys got going on?
Mostly just dealing with the holiday season at this point. Getting ready for next year's various
yeah, I get that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just get prepared for 2025, but actually do the holiday stuff because there's the whole family thing. There's a family thing I'm trying to be the right person for, and then the whole going to work thing that's new to me.
I want to Pyric asked a question I want to respond to. If you're asking about Patreon, you absolutely can join us from the app. But if you support, apparently I just recently discovered this, if you support either any creator from the mobile app version of Patreon, a percentage of that goes to Apple or Google. And so it's best if you want to support a creator, support them from the website. And
do the desktop, not the mobile app or whatever.
Yeah. And then if you do that, the creator gets more of the support you're trying to give them.
Yeah, I remember they sent some sort of email about that, but I only glanced over it. I'm like, I don't have time for this information.
Yeah. Yes, Admiral Low Budget. And I mean any support is appreciated. Nobody's gonna turn it down, but that is like, the big platforms are trying to get their cut so that they can,
and everything I do in life, I try to not give money to people that don't need it.
Yeah.
Like, so what about you, CHAZ?
I'm just still editing the gameplays for Mark's genre play episodes.
Yep. Yeah, he just finished our Call of Cthulhu Down Darker Trails episode 7 that comes out next week.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, weren't you guys working on something together? Well, there you go.
He does the
and
is a player.
And then apparently when we did the Cyber Symbiosis play, like they lost my footage.
So, no.
StreamYard failed us. We got this cloud, but we lost his individual footage.
Yeah,
so no close-ups for you, Woody. Sorry.
Oh, well. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I'll find out about that because I got StreamYard's recording all of us right now. See how that goes.
Yeah. Well, apparently we need to make sure it's completely downloaded before somebody bails out.
Yeah, I did that once. So yeah. But anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. And not only is this Talking the Orville, but it's also presented by Egotastic FunTime. The Egotastic FunTime live show will not be available after we're done streaming, but it will be available on Talking the Orville official channel. But that's just semantics, you guys. That's YouTube stuff. Don't worry about it. Find us where you find us and watch us where you find us, because we're worth watching. We're a bunch of great people, and none of us are inherently evil. We had to learn it. But I want to thank everybody for showing up. Let me get some buttons ready to push on this live show. I have some new things set up here I have to hit correctly, but I hope all of you have a great day, a great week, a great month during this holiday season. We will be back at the beginning of the year for the conclusion of this season of the Orville RPG. Thanks for supporting all the things that you can support, all of us here. And as always, I hope that we all do better when we all do better. And I'm going to see if this StreamYards actually works with the new outro video.
And if you like horror movies, go check out some of Mike's films.
Or full frontal nudity, whichever.
Yeah, if you like full frontal nudity, check out some horror movies.
Yeah.
Balls to the log.
Yeah, and it looks like I have an option here to play outro and in stream. So I guess that's going to do it. We're going to test it out. Maybe we'll be back in 20 seconds. Maybe we won't. But either way,
I just sent you that link to my my Patreon, JP.
Okay, I'll upload it into the video.
Thank you.
Not
Great,
this
Mike.
second, but in a couple seconds it'll be updated for all of you out there. All right, we'll see you very soon. Love you.